Whoa, that was shit. You know I hit. Yo, you cheeky bugger. Surprise. Well, not really a surprise. I said I was going live as soon as LT away. All on this tonight. So this is UKWF coming from Japan, Nagita, Japan still. We're on the warm-up for UKWF for Wrestle War, and there's just been a match announced for Wrestle War due to an altercation in the locker room between Lucius West and Pete Wall. You see the angry asshole himself on the team on the right on your screen now. Ooh, well, a little bit of an altercation. We now have a no holds barred, falls count anywhere submission match to open Wrestle War between Pete Wall and Bill and Lucius West. Damn it, Bill, you had to come in and spoil it. How you doing, motherfucker? Nice to see you, nice as our long reign that is Bill Haight. So Caleb, Blaze, Bullet, Jake, Robert, Lucius, Miss Jones, and anyone else I may have missed. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, nice. And we're in the wrong fucking arena, but hey ho, we're gonna roll with it. Because coming out first is the captain of the UKWF team. He stands in at 5'11" tall, 215 pounds. He is the Charm City player, Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace winning to be the captain of UKWF going into Wrestle War. If his team manages to, or his show manages to pull off the victory, he will get a title shot of a light heavyweight champion. Oh, welcome Minerva, nice to see ya. Yes, Caleb, a lot of shit has gone down while you've been temporarily unavailable, shall we say it. Well, Bill, that is a question. As soon as the ring bell goes on this match, or as soon as the referee signals for the bell, your title will be open for grabs, and there is the Jobber Factory. Coming out next, standing in at 240 pounds, 6'1" tall. He is a member of Ruthless Incorporated. He is known as Josh the Maverick Wright. Maddie Mad Cow, there you are, you bitch. Nice to see you, nice. So the second member, Brandon Ace, is picked select few. He brought in Josh Wright. Josh Wright is the second man. You may have seen the Wrestle War promotional video going out. Oh, looks like someone shared it already. Let's see who's coming out next. The third member of the team, picked by Brandon Ace, is one of his trio's tag team partners. He stands in at 6'3", 246 pounds. The Psycho Sicko, Shooter Sean Shamrock. Greetings, you heathen yourself. Let's turn that on so we can hear what's going on there. Right. Let's go. Who's next? The last member of this team. Selected by Brandon Ace. We've seen the Three Lions wrestling team. We saw them on Monday night. We now move on to see the final member of the UKWF team. If you haven't seen the promotional video, check that fucker out. You'll see every single person except the match announced today, which is Lucius West versus Pete Wall. But coming out next, standing in at 7 feet tall, 385 pounds, he is Mean Joey Green. Pam Rogers, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice as well. Thanks for stopping by yet again. It's much appreciated. A member of the roster, bringing in Mean Joey Green, Josh Wright of Ruthless Incorporated, and Shooter Shamrock. Who's coming next? Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams? Right. The team coming out now has been selected by Miss Jones as the warm-up for this match, for this team. And her first pick was this man here, 6'5", 245 pounds, from Aberdeen, Scotland. He is the numpty, known as Gord Sin. Gord Sin, Miss Jones' first pick. Vernon Quinn, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice. There he is, Shooter. Monster Factory Entertainment. Gordon wasting no time getting down to the damn ring. Former Iron Skull champion until Bill Haight decided to end that for him. Where are we going next? So Miss Jones picked Gord Sin. 3 other men yet to come out and join him. Oh, sucky now. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to introduce you to the sexual revolution. This revolution will be televised, and it will come in the form of Jesse 6. He is a gift for one, for all. Coming through that golden shower, making his way down to the ring. Jesse 6, the second pick by Miss Jones. Remember, no challenging for the Iron Skull until the referee rings the bell to start this match. As soon as the referee rings the bell, we'll get underway. Jesse Six taking his time as always. And don't forget, you can buy your Sexual Revolution t-shirt. Join the revolution. Become sexually released. There you see it, the t-shirt available at that link right there on TeePublic. Join the sexual revolution. Making the golden shower around him in the ring. Where are we going next? Crowd on their feet already. We don't even know who's coming out. The music's hit. There he is. If the cameraman wants to do his job, there we go. Coming out next, he is the angry asshole, the angry Viking, the ruler of the wastelands, Pete Wall. Pete Wall, a author within the digital wrestling era. You can buy his latest release, Dragon's Gate Part 1, part of the Chronicles of Steel. Or the Circle of Steel? Oh fuck. Available online now. Also, part author of the book known as Wasteland. Many of the writers are part of the digital wrestling era, part of the roster, so support everybody involved. Pete Wall wasn't involved in Wrestle War. He's now stepping up. He's now getting a match. The opening match of the night. And the last man involved in this match. Here he comes, taking his sweet ass time. He comes in at 6'2", 261 pounds. The panty dropper himself, Scuzz. Scuzz, a part of Bomb Pop Overdrive channel, hosting Midwest Pro Wrestling, taking you all the way back to the 80s. Go check out that channel as well. As Pillar to Post with RWO, hosted by Pete Wall. You've also got Monster Factory Entertainment bringing you Monster Factory Wrestling. Scuzz taking his sweet ass time getting down to the ring. There you go, ladies, take a look at that peachy booty. Are we gonna see some ladies getting wet today with the panty dropper power bomb hitting? So remember, as soon as the referee starts this match, the Iron Skull and Women's KO belts are open for challenges. You send your challenge in to Miss Jones via Skype. And go time. Brandon Ace straight out of the gate, jumping knee strikes, takes Gordson down to one knee. We've got a 20-minute time limit. Eliminations by pinfall, submission or knockout. Maybe even a ring out if you're unfortunate enough. Back and forth between Brandon Ace, sweeping each other's legs. Arm drag takedown. Gordson trying to take control of this match now. Brandon Ace trying to get up to his feet, but Gordson with a big right hand to the jaw as Brandon Ace was on his knees. Brandon Ace now raining down the right hands to the head. Ace now brings Gordson up, whips him into the corner. There he goes. Tags in shooter Sean Shamrock. Up on the shoulders, rolling neck breaker. Assisted there by Shamrock. Shamrock now grabs Gordson by the head. Side headlock. Gordson breaks free, wrist control. Grabs a hold of the wrist, hammer locks him up. Throws the arm over, Russian leg sweep onto the arm. Gordson doing the smart thing, tagging out, and in comes Jesse 6. Straight on his knees, looking for that uppercut. Sean has it scouted, spin inside, walk slam there. Taking Jesse 6 down. 6 now trying to get to his feet. Forearm across the back, misses. Hurricane runner, head scissor takedown there by Jesse 6 to Shamrock. Back elbow strike, kick to the midsection. Sets him up for that revolving flat kill switch, shall I say. Shamrock springboard moonsault connects, goes straight for the pin. 1 and only a 1 count. Pete trying to get this crowd behind his team. Stomp to the arm there at Jesse 6. Shamrock now dragging Jesse to the center of the ring. Shamrock now picks him up to his feet and Bell tosses him across into the corner of the team selected by Miss Jones. 6 now whipped across into the team of UKWF. Tags in Brandon Ace. Ace now in the corner, tosses him out, knee shot. Brings him back in, knee shot to the head of Jesse 6. Drops him to the floor. 6 now crawling for the corner, dodges the kick to the ribs. Grabs a hold of Brandon Ace. Inverted DDT there. 6 now making his way over and tags in Pete Wall. The angry asshole is in the ring. Comes in with that revolving European uppercut, missing. But scoops Brandon Ace upside. Walk slam, drops him on his back. Stomp to the back, misses. But Brandon Ace caught straight away. Big running European uppercut in the corner. Timothy, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Wrenching back now on the head of Brandon Ace's Pete Wall, but Brandon Ace slips free. Pete now grabs him by the back of the head, brings him over towards the ropes. Slingshots him into the ring. Stomp to the back of the dome. Pete now. Forearm, no, blocked. Big punch to the midsection by Brandon Ace. Grabs Pete Wall by the back of that bald, shiny dome of his and snapmares him over into the corner of Team UKWF. Brandon Ace now looks to tag in Josh Wright. Josh now with a stomp to the back of Pete's leg. Brings him up to his feet. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught. Pete scoops him up, power bomb. Josh now trying to get to his feet. Shin kick there. Drops Pete down to his knees. Chopping away at the chest. A roundhouse to the side of their head. Dropping Pete Wall face down into the mat. The armbar being applied. Trying to pull that shoulder out of its socket there on Pete Wall. Stomp across the face. The mutilation locked in on Pete Wall. Pete writhing around on the floor. Is he going to... breaks the hold, pulling the hands away, and then a shot to the face of Josh Wright. Pete slowly getting up to his feet. Knife edge chop across the chest of Josh Wright. Kick to the midsection. Brings him up. Power bombs him down. Josh now being worked over. Pete drags him over to the corner and tags in Jesse 6. Scuzz yet to get in this match. But Jesse Six now steps through, cranks that knee back. Mean Joey Green wants to get involved, rolls into the ring. Jesse Six catches him, grabs a hold of the wrist and a kick to the elbow joint. Josh right now up, scoops Jesse Six up on his shoulders, drops him down and puts a knee in his back. The back stretched out there over the knee of Josh Wright. And tagged in now is Gord Sin. The numpty's in, goes for the clothesline, ducked under, grab and hold of the wrist, spinning back kick, and now the Lufez press from Josh Wright. Josh now brings Gord Sin up to his feet, grabs a hold of the wrist, brings him down and looks for that tequila sunrise. Looking, we can see the bagpipes of Gord Sin there. We didn't need that one. Stiff kick to the chest, running lariat there, takes down Josh Wright, but he pops straight back up. Whipped into the ropes he goes. Drop kick misses. Josh Wright sidestepping it. Dragon suplex with the bridge down for the pin. One and only a 1 count. Brought to his feet as the numpty, all whipped across into the corner of UKWF. Rolls him over, side headlock locked in. Trying to wear down Gordson up to his feet. Grabs him by the arm, whips him into the corner. Brandon Ace tagged in yet again. Rolled over, single arm power bomb, lifts him up. Corkscrew lariat there, taking down Gordson with the assist to the power bomb. Brandon Ace now kick to the midsection, no leg caught, big clothesline cuts him down into the match comes Pete Wool. Pete now dodges that jumping knee strike, but doesn't dodge that right hand. Whipped into the corner now, jumping knee strike, but Pete dodging out through the ropes. A back elbow shot to Shamrock on the outside there. Whipped across the ring into the GM Select, big European uppercut. Stomp to the face of Brandon Ace. Grabs him now with a gut wrench, lifting him up. Sit down powerbomb, planting him down. Always slipping it in dry. No time for lube. Maybe a quick spit if you're lucky. There's the German suplex delivered to Brandon Ace. Ace trying to get out. Pete Wall now gets caught by Brandon Ace for that arm breaker. Whips into the corner of the team UKWF. Tags in Shamrock. What do we got here? Double team work. There's the gut buster. Shamrock off the ropes. Knee shot to the side of the head. Oh, good, Pete. Always good. And yourself, brother. There's the leg sweep from underneath Shamrock. Shamrock now brought to his feet by Pete. Oh, whipped into the ropes he goes. Scooping him up. Looking for that belly to back. But Shamrock fighting out with the elbow shots. Pete now sent into the corner of UKWF yet again. Oh, eat the top turnbuckle, shooter. The booty landing hard on the turnbuckle. But there's the German suplex. The Revolution lariat. Well, rest up, Pete. Get those fluids in you. And I don't mean those ones either. There's a stomp to the midsection now. Pete waiting for Shamrock to get to his feet. There you see Brandon Ace trying to take a cheeky shot there. And there's the guillotine there. The choke locked in, but Brandon Ace coming in to save his partner. Oh, welcome Silver Eye, nice to see you, nice, thanks for stopping by. This is the UKWF and we're on the wind up to Wrestle War. Only a 1 count by the numpty on Shamrock. There's the stiff kick down the spine. In comes Pete Wall yet again, fast tags here. Stomp to the midsection. Stomp to the back of the arm. Well, we all know how the flu affects the old, so Pete, you better be extra careful. There's the gut wrench. Power bomb delivered to Shooter. Dodging out of the way of the stomp. Grab by the back of the head though. Shooter gets caught quick by Pete Wall. Snapmares him over into the corner. Scoops him up on the shoulders. Hot shots him on the top rope. Hanging him out to dry. Shooter now. We're under halfway into this match and we haven't had a single elimination yet. Stomp to the arm. Shamrock now locking in the camel clutch. Pete trying to crawl out the way, grabs a hold of the arms, breaks free of the grip, and then shoots for the legs. Face first into the canvas goes Shamrock, jumping, spinning, corkscrew there, taking Shamrock off his feet. Whipped into the ropes he goes, and for some reason Pete darted down the ring. What the fuck, Pete? Into the corner he goes. Shamrock now standing there just staring in at his reflection in the ball dome of Pete Wall. There's the forearm to the back. Pulls him back. Shamrock had delivered. Shamrock now waits for Pete to get to his feet yet again. Into the ropes he goes. Pop up. Power bomb. Dragging him away from the corner of the GM Select. The delay for the pin though going to cost him, it seems. Shamrock now down for the pin. Pete Wall must have recovered in that time. And Gordson in with a save just to make sure. Gord just dodges the boot of Shamrock. Pete laying face down, ass up. That's the way he likes to get fucked. Pete now up on all fours, just like he is when Goddess is around. Up to his feet now. Shamrock kick to the midsection, sends Pete off the ropes again. Another pop-up power bomb. Down for the count. 1, 2. And Gordson just manages to get there in time. Spinning heel kick takes down Josh Wright. Shamrock now brings Pete over towards the UKWF corner. Mean Joey Green yet to get involved in this match at all. There's the big right hand by Shamrock. Forearms to the face of Pete Wall, rocking the jaw. Big right hand on the ropes. And it's all hell's broken loose. The referee's lost control, it seems. Kick to the midsection by Shamrock on Pete. And again, sets him up for the brainbuster. Shamrock unsure of what he wants to do next, pacing around the ring. Round and round he goes. Where he's going to stop, well, I don't think even he knows. Brandon Ace now gets a hold of Pete Wall, brings him up on the shoulders. The Argentine backbreaking over, lumbar check. Stomp to the back. Brandon Ace now backing up into the corner. We know what's coming next. Pete up on his knees. It's a long way for Brandon to sidestep before he drops him with the super kick to the jaw. But not happy with that alone. Now picks him up, whips him into the corner of the UKWF. Shamrock with a dirty shot to the back of Pete's head. Brandon Ace brings him up for the Charm City driver, and good night Pete Wall. There's one elimination for the team of UKWF. A super kick to the jaw of Scuzz, and Scuzz is finally involved in the match. Scuzz now whipped into the corner, hard into that turnbuckle. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught there by Scuzz. Cuts him down. Dragon screw takedown by Brandon Ace on Scuzz. Stomp to the midsection, rolls him over, deadlifts him up from the gut. Sit down powerbomb. Stiff kick to the back. Brandon Ace trying to bring him up. Side headlock locked in deep, but Scuzz not giving up. There's the knee shot to the back of the head. Whipped off into the ropes he goes. Big lariat cuts Brandon Ace down to size, and Scuzz follows up with a stomp to the back of the head. Brandon Ace though pops up, knee shot to the Scuzz. 5 minutes left in this match, and Team UKWF is the only one with an elimination. Big right hands raining down on Brandon Ace, busting him open now. Stiff kick to the top of the dome. Ace now comes in, rolls him up, brings him up, strength shown here, sit down powerbomb. Shooter now tagged into the match. Scuzz face down into the middle of the ring. Stomp to the lower back. Brings Scuzz up to his feet and tosses him across the ring like a sack of spuds. There's the forearm shot now with a bell clap. Now grabs Scuzz by the back of the head. Brings him over towards the corner of UKWF. Snapmares him over. Brings Scuzz back to his feet again. Scuzz though quickly grabs a hold of Shooter. Hip breaker there. Dumps him down. And Scuzz now getting fired up. Stomp to the midsection. Now going to wrench back on the head of Shamrock. Now looking to make him smile. Looking to make the sicko smile. But the sicko breaks free. Spin out, sit down, powerbomb. But Shamrock not content with that alone. Rolls Scuzz away. And in again is tagged Brandon Ace. Joey still yet to get involved with 3.5 minutes left. Just under. There's a kick to the shin. Dropping Scuzz down to the knee. There's a knee shot to the dome. All in the corner of the GM Select. Leg shot from underneath Brandon Ace. Scuzz now can't make up his mind what he wants to do next. Looks to bring Brandon Ace up, but a jawbreaker. Scuzz rocked there. Jumping knee shot to follow. Jesse Six holding his arm out for the pin, but Scuzz can't get there. Brandon Ace stopping him. The forearm blocked by Scuzz. Kick to the midsection. Ladies in the front row, you're about to get wet, because the tsunami of the panty dropper powerbomb has a hit. And there's an elimination for the GM Select thanks to the hands of Scuzz. Josh Wright though quick into the ring. Throws Scuzz into the corner of UKWF. Fireproof Lowlife, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Spinning back kick by Josh. Cross-legged Mission Nuku driver planting Scuzz down for the pin. 1, 2, and the referee taken out by Jesse Six there. Scuzz shoot up with the forearms across the back of Jesse Six, rocking him here. Josh Wright standing over Scuzz. Damn Minerva, you're probably right though. There's that cattle mutilation. Locked in on Scuzz, but Scuzz breaking out. We got 1 minute 40 left. At the moment, it's even sides here. Josh now being brought to his feet by Scuzz. The kick to the midsection. And again, pullback lariat cuts Josh right down to size. Stomp to the face. Scuzz now powered up, calling for him to get to his feet. Josh now up on the apron. Scuzz comes running in, misses, big right hand, drops Josh right down to the floor though. The referee's count begins. Stiff kick down the spine. Josh brought to his feet, big left hand there. Knee shots to the midsection. Josh being worked over by Scuzz. Big knee shot to the head, sends him rocking backwards. But Josh right now going after the arm of Scuzz. Breaks it over the shoulder and now brings him down to an arm lock. And a knee shot to the arm to follow. 40 seconds left. Scuzz now grabbed by the back of the head by Josh Wright. Brought over to the ring apron. Makes him kiss the apron. We're up to a 7 count. Josh now tosses Scuzz into the ring. Into the corner. And Jesse Six now into this match. Slides on his knees but gets caught by Josh Wright. 20 seconds left. There's no way we're going to get another elimination, surely. Stiff kick down the spine. Mean Joey Green finally tagged into the match with just 10 seconds left. And he uses that 10 seconds to taunt to the crowd. Brings Jesse Six up. 2, 1, and we've got a draw. Both teams only managing 1 elimination. We have a draw. Neither team picking up the victory. But here we go. We're going to go... Oh, no. We're going to go out the back because there's a match on already. out the back. Backstage brawl. And the first backstage brawl of the night goes between the mighty Minerva and Amber Young. Minerva wants that women's KO belt away from Amber Young. Will she get it? Here we go. Take your pick here. Mighty Minerva versus Amber Young for the women's KO title. Amber currently on one successful defense on this reign of her God knows how many times of challenging for the belt, but she's never really held it more than two successful defenses. So she's had one. Will this be number two? And will she survive the night with that belt around her waist? Here we go. Straight in. Amber Young snap suplex, going straight away for what looks like a Three Amigos. And there it is, the Three Amigos straight away delivered to Minerva. That lower back being lit up. Stiff kick to the chest, leg caught though by Minerva. Dragon screw takedown. And Amber Young face down, ass up. And Minerva brings her to her feet. Tosses her into that wall and that crate there. Follows in with a big club and blow. Spins around. Ooh, back. Right across the wall there, taking her clean off her feet. Scoops her up on the shoulders. Here comes that pop-up cutter. There you see Bill Hay, aka Cotton Candy there, shouting for Minerva to kill this bitch. Taking the title away from Cotton Candy was Amber Young. And Minerva now released belly to back suplex. Over she goes. Amber now brought to her feet. Minerva, the wind up, throws her into the water again. Holy shit. Amber being tossed around like a fucking rag doll here. Ducked under, kick to the back of the hamstring, and again chopping away. Minerva grabbed by the back of the hair now, dragged down the hallway, tossed down, manages to gain her feet, tosses Amber Young down the hallway in return, throws her into those crates, follows up with a forearm, and now raining down the shots to the head of Amber Young. Minerva now stands over Amber. It looks like she's about to finish things here. Brings her up, deadlifts her off the floor, picks her up, running power slam. Not finished there, brings Amber up to her feet again. Oh, swing and a miss. Kick to the midsection, big uppercut, drops her, and Amber Young goes nighty-night. And Minerva is your new Iron Skull champion. Congratulations, mighty Minerva. But we're going to move straight on to our second match of the night, which is a tag team match. Let's get to the right place this time. And we're going with the challenges, which are your Femme Fatales, Karina Black, and the Spectre, going up against Fatal Attraction, which is Cassie, Madam Red. Ooh. And Wrestling Mama. So take your pick here. Is it Fatal Attraction or is it the Femme Fatales? I'm going to add the latest developments to the women's KO ranking system. Here we go. Amber Young, one successful defense. Minerva now is your women's champion. Or your women's KO champion, should I say. Here we see the women's tag team division. The Femme Fatales, the #1 contenders against Fatal Attraction yet again. Will they get the win, or will Fatal Attraction have the momentum going into Wrestle War behind them? Here you see Karina laughing at Amber Young as she's laid out on the floor in the gorilla position. Don't forget, if you want to challenge for the Iron Skull or Women's KO belt after a challenge, get in there quick. Come on, ladies, what's taking so long? Cassie doing her makeup. Spectre wrapping her face in that fucking gimp mask. Wrestling Mama looking for her shades. What is it? Come on. Where are we then? Here we go. Finally some movement out back. But if I was Bill Haight, I wouldn't be getting too comfortable with that Iron Skull belt. There's rumblings, there's people looking for you as we speak. But here we are in Nagita, Japan. We will be moving on to Tokyo shortly. But first of all, let's get this match underway. Coming in at a combined weight of 315 pounds. In the all black there is Spectre. In the purple is Karina Black, your women's champion. In action later on tonight. Who will her opponent be? We'll have to find out how the rankings work out when we get there later on. But here we have the Femme Fatales. Well, Bill, you currently hold the record of the best Iron Skull run in a single reign. If you want to go for most combined defenses, the record is 10. You currently sit on 6. So the Femme Fatales waiting on the women that took their belts away from them. Standing in at a combined weight of 310 pounds. On the right, she is Cassie Madam Red. On the left, she is the Amazon known as Wrestling Mama. And Cassie Madam Red brings to you action of tanks Friday the 13th. And occasionally some Dead by Daylight. Check out her channel, Cassie Madam Red. You do, Bullet. You have the most combined reigns. But Bill has the best singular run with the belt. It's 6 at the moment. But here we have Karina Black versus Cassie Madam Red to start this match off. Referee rings the bell and away we go. Collar and elbow type center of the ring. Karina forcing Cassie back into the corner. Referee calling for a clean break here. And we get it. Collar and elbow type again and again. Cassie out muscled, forced up against the ropes. Another clean break. Collar and elbow tie up. This time Karina goes for the waist lock. Wrenching in on that midsection. Trying to force for air out of the lungs. And now Cassie shoots behind Karina. Returning the favour, face down into the ring mat. Still holding on to that waist. Karina gets up to her feet. Gets back the waist control. Wrenching in on that waist. Snapmare takedown though by Cassie into the headlock. And now the knee in between the shoulder blades. Stiff kicks to the chest, dropping Karina and then follows up with a lariat. Stomp misses though, Karina getting out of the way. The snap jab does catch Karina though with a glance and blow. Big heavy Irish whip into the corner, bouncing Karina Black off the ring turnbuckles there. And now bouncing her face off the ring mat. Brought up to her feet, dragged down face first into the mat, and now tags in the Spectre. Spectre now comes in, gets caught straight away by Cassie, grabbed by the back of the neck, snapmared over into the corner of Fatal Attraction, a stiff kick down the spine. Leg swept from underneath, a stomp misses. Over the top we go, inverted DDT there. Cassie now stomping her way round the body of the Spectre, going after different points around, and finishes off with a stomp to the face. But how much damage can you do to that face when it's all taped up like that? And now Wrestler Mama into the match, raining down right hands. Jawbreaker delivered. Big uppercut. Takes Mama off her feet, and Spectre now dragging the body of Wrestler Mama over to the corner of the Femme Fatales, and another tag in. Good tag work here shown by the Femme Fatales, keeping a fresh woman in the match. Blows a kiss to the crowd, takes a bow, drops the leg over the chest of Wrestler Mama. Looks to bring her up though, arm drag takedown. Wrestler Mama now forearm, no, gut punch there by Karina Black. Sets her up, center of the ring for a big sit down power bomb. And Mama now staying on top of her opponent, brings her up to her feet. Big Irish whip into the corner of Fatal Attraction. Tags in Cassie Madam Red, here we go. Irish whip sends her across into the ropes. Big back body drop. Stomp to the spine stops Karina from getting to her corner, but Karina up to one knee, gut punches Cassie. Grabs her by the back of the hair now. Drags her over towards the corner of the Femme Fatales. Sets her up against the ropes. Cassie scoops her up, but Karina slips out the back door, forces her away. Grabs her in the side headlock, drops down, no, twisting body scissor, takes Cassie over the top. Now lifts her up, drops the elbow across the chest, and now Karina tags in the Spectre again. The Femme Fatales with a better tag team action here, keeping a fresh woman in. Elbow drop to the titties, and now an elbow drop across the face of Cassie. A stomp to the chest. A leg swept from underneath. Spectre takes her down off the rope, springboard. Looks for the stunner, and Spectre just sidesteps it. Lets Cassie hit the ring mat. Into the corner she goes, running forearm, misses. Karina calling for the crowd to get behind the Femme Fatales. Cassie now backdrop suplex. Scoops Spectre, grabs her by the back of the head, drags her over towards the corner of Fatal Attraction. Is she going to make it there in time? No, leans her up against the ropes. What's she got in store here? Hangs her up, no. Hangman neck breaker there. Hanging the legs over the top rope before spinning out into the neck breaker. Cassie working over the Spectre, and there's Spectre return and fire with a knee shot to the head. Whipped into the corner. Karina now talking smack into Cassie's ears, and Spectre, what the hell is she up to? Grabs Cassie in the corner, spins around, head first into the top turnbuckle she goes. The crowd counting with her all the way up to 10. Stomp misses. Grabs Cassie by the back of the head. Brings her over towards the rope, sets her up. Spectre now brings her through, decapitator, trying to take the head off Cassie. Cassie brought to her feet again after having her brain pan rocked by the top rope. Cravat DDT, or straitjacket DDT, you call it what you want. Brings her up now, elevated chicken wing face buster. And Cassie falls to her feet, and there's a big boot almost taking Cassie's head clean off. And Spectre now slitting her throat, saying this is the end. Cassie brought to her feet, grabbed by the back of the head by the Spectre. Brings her over towards the ropes, dumps her to the outside. The follow-up. Wrestler Mama now drops down to the floor, thinks better of it, getting involved. There's the lariat, misses Cassie with a spinning back kick. Cassie shrugged off by the Spectre, big right hand thrown, but Cassie blocks and fires back with one of her own. Big Irish whip sends Spectre into the ring. Right hand misses, back elbow shot block, kick to the midsection by Cassie. Brings her up, patella brainbuster. Spectre brought to her feet again. Big Irish whip into the corner she goes. Tagged in is Wrestling Mama. And now Cassie stalking. Spectre lifts her up. The pop up into the cutter takes Spectre down. The leg hooked. Karina in the ring breaks up the count before the referee can even say one. And a back elbow shot for Wrestling Mama's troubles for trying to grab Karina Black. Jawbreaker by the Spectre. Big lariat misses. Mama backs up. Grabs a hold of Spectre. Whips her into the wrong corner. But so hard she falls to the floor. Mama now scoops up Spectre. Big slam there. Takes the Spectre down to the mat. Pop outs. European uppercut by the Spectre. Big right hand rocks the jaw of Mama. Revolution. Lariat takes her down. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2. And just in time, Wrestling Mama kicks out. Cassie was cut off at the pass by Karina Black, who's still going to work on Cassie with a neck breaker now. The Pele kick from Mama. But the Spectre up to her feet. Double forearms. And again cuts Mama down to size. Scoops her up. Big slam. Center of the ring goes Mama. Spectre now brings her up to her feet. Whips her into the corner of the Femme Fatales. Mama fights her way out though. Tosses Spectre into the corner. Sends her across the ring. Cassie's nowhere to be seen. Mama now has to decide what she's going to do. Brings her down. Hangs a neck breaker. And Spectre trying to make it to the corner. Trying to crawl across the ring. Mama grabs her, but Spectre with a dragon screw takedown brings Mama up to her feet. Inverted STO takedown there. Mama goes face first into the mat. Arm drag takedown there by Mama though. The Spectre fighting back with a gut punch, back and forth. Big left hand blocked, kick to the midsection by Mama. Kitchen sink knee sends Spectre through the ropes. Cassie still laid out. There's the fist drop from the top to the floor on the outside. Cassie finally back to her feet, running round. Snap jab misses. Referee's count up to 3. Into the ring. Spectre now trying to make it to Karina Black, and Mama lets her. Karina Black, the freshest woman in the match. Flying forearm, and again cuts down Wrestling Mama. And for a third time, no, she gets cut off. Sidestep there by Mama. And now clubbed by the Amazon. Sets her up into the stunner, all the way over into the stunner. Leg grabbed. Brings her down, hooks the leg. That could be the end of the match there. 1, 2. And Karina Black gets the shoulder up. Spectre still laid out on the floor. Wouldn't have been able to save her partner even if she wanted to. Cassie now tagged in. Mama and Cassie stalking her. Pops her up. There's the cutter again. Cassie hits the mat. Leg hooked. Referee down. 1, 2. And the Fatal Attraction pick up the victory again. They seem to have the number of their number 1 contenders. Here's that pop-up cutter. The double team by Cassie, Madam Red and Mama. Not only did they get it on the Spectre, but I think you're about to see it. Here it is, the final move in the match. The pop-up cutter. The assist there from Mama. Down for the count. 1, 2, 3. And your winners of this match, Cassie, Madam Red, Wrestling Mama, Fatal Attraction. We're going to cut this celebration short because we need to get out back because there's a fight broken out. Fight backstage. The challenger is between, where is he? Mordred Nightwalker and our current champion, Bill Haight. The belt on the line. Is this gonna be lucky number 7 for Bill Haight? Or is Mordred Nightwalker gonna put an end to the run of the King of Detroit? Take your picks here. As soon as this match concludes, the challenges are open for the Iron Skull belt. Once this match concludes, send your challenges into the secretary on her Skype. And here's Mordred from behind with a double axe handle to Bill. Mordred now stomps to the booty of Bill and again brings him up. Back elbow shots from Bill and again spins around, throws Mordred into that crate. Sling blade takes him down. No, Bill, you're not. You're at 6. 7 was winning the belt, but this is defense number 7 now. You've defended the belt 6 times already. This is defense number 7. I have them all written down. Back elbow shot by Mordred. Comes in with a big boot, misses. No problem, bro, no problem. It's just the way it works. You win the belt and then from then on I count the defenses you manage to make. There's the gut punch. The face first into the mat goes Bill Haight. Mordred brings him up, but a arm drag takedown there by Bill. The wind up, the throw, and into the crates goes Mordred Nightwalker. Looking for the belly to back. The rake of the eyes and the running knee shot drops Mordred down to the floor. Mordred now up to his feet. Grabbed by the back of the head by Bill Haight. Brings him down the hallway. Where are we going, Bill? Elbow shots to the midsection. Mordred trying to break free of the hold. Grabs a hold of Bill, tosses him into the wall and into that steel chair. Running with a forearm swing and a miss. Forearm swing and a miss again. Swing batter. But the back elbow shot hits. Bill now grabs a hold of Mordred and tosses him down in towards the car park. Towards that ladder. Bill just taking a stroll, it seems. Mordred scoops him. Backbreaker into the Russian leg sweep. Bill now brought to his feet by Mordred. The wind up, thrown into the crate he goes. Gut punch there. Headbutt. And another headbutt there by Mordred Nightwalker. And again flatlines him into the floor face first. And now Mordred picks up the steel chair. And a shot to the booty. A little bit of a booty slap with the steel chair from Mordred Nightwalker. Kick to the ribs. Brings him up face first into the floor. And Bill's been busted open. The champ's been busted open. He shoots for legs, forcing Mordred down to the floor himself. And now Bill grabs the fire extinguisher and sprays the privates of Mordred Nightwalker. And again, the Gingangooni's getting called off. The Mordred now kips up, throws that fire extinguisher away. Tossed down the corridor. Bill now laid out on the floor, brought up to his feet. Codebreaker rocks the jaw of Bill Haight. Mordred, we know, sets up for the night walk with that. There's the kick to the midsection. Here comes the night walk. This could be the end of Bill's reign as champion. And there you have it. It's all over. Mordred has taken the belt. So the record stands at 6 successful defences of the Iron Skull. So let's carry on now. The next match is a super heavyweight clash. The challenger we saw barely got involved earlier on tonight, so it's a good job he's getting in this match here. It's Mean Joey Green, the #1 contender, versus the champion known as Hoss. Here we go. Straight out. Boom. Boom. Let's go. So here you have Mean Joey Green versus Hoss. The champs, if they get defeated here and lose at Wrestle War, then the #1 contender gets their title shot at the next UKWF show. So here we go, the music hits, the Titron lights up with the purple and white stars. And here he comes, the asshole known as Mean Joey Green, standing in at 7 feet tall, 385 pounds. One half of Sweet Vibrations, Mean Joey Green. This 7-foot giant coming down to the ring here. Is that 7 foot with or without the mohawk? And nobody asked him how he gets that to stand like that. You don't want to know. Although it's good advice, is how I'm getting my mohawk to stay upright so much these days. Here we go, Mean Joey Green down to the ring. And here he comes, our champion. There you see the super heavyweight title around his waist. Taking that away from the Morgan Hex gauntlet out at the Hex compound. Who is going to be the man to take that belt from Hoss? Only time will tell. He will be colliding with D-Train when we get to Wrestle War. So the Hoss meets the Train. And they're going to collide at Wrestle War. Let's see who's going to come out on top in that match. Motherfucker, he gets me every time with a bright light. Bill Hay already talking, but he's going to be coming to get his title back. I'm sure Mordred will welcome you any time, Bill, to try and step up and take it from him. Fastest fingers win, remember. Here we go, Mordred Nightwalker, Hoss, Mean Joey Green. Kick to the midsection, misses. Joey gets caught by Hoss. Scooped up and thrown across the ring there by Hoss. Stomped down now on the chest. Looks to bring Mean Joey Green up. Legs swept from underneath him. Stiff kick down the spine. Joey now brings Hoss up. No arm drag takedown. Shoots for him. Stomp to the chest. Stomp to the knees. Hoss working the man over. Stiff kick to the chest. Scooped up now. Sidewalk slam there. Joey trying to get back up to his feet. Hoss comes in with a club. No. Back elbow shot and a lariat takes Hoss to the floor on the outside. Up to his feet now. Elbow shot. Single leg drop kick return there by Hoss. Catching Mean Joey Green off guard. Grab by the back of the head. Dragged over towards the ring. Kissing the apron. Hoss loosening up. Trying to get going. Referee's count still going on. Mean Joey Green gets caught with the hip breaker. We're up to a 5 count on the outside. Referee now up to 6. Tosses Mean Joey Green into the ring and Hoss slow to follow in. Rolls in now into the ring. Joey now brought to his feet. Judo throws getting out of the way, but the kick to the midsection doesn't. Double underhook suplex takes Hoss over the top. Get down, Hoss. Hoss now brought to his feet. No, big European uppercut. Big boot to follow up, and Joey now holding his jaw. He's normally used to getting locked jaw for another reason. Blowing the trumpet, that's what I mean. There's the power bomb by Hoss from the floor. And again, look at the strength here. Joey being lifted up like a rag doll and slammed down. But Joey able to fight back. Right hand to the jaw of Hoss. Stomp to the small of his back. Folds the elbow up and a vicious stomp down. And Joey now calling for this crowd as Hoss tries to get to his feet. Gets up. Drop kick cuts Hoss down. Brings him up to his feet again. Spinning back kick. Off the ropes goes Hoss. Single leg drop kick. And a side leg drop kick. Ducks under the lariat. Into the rolling neck breaker there by Mean Joey Green. Hoss now brought to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Joey sets him up. Patella brainbuster. Joey just standing there watching as Hoss now slowly gets to his feet. Follows up. Inverted Frankensteiner. And that could be good night Hoss. There's the pin. Leg hooked. 1, 2, and 2.5. And Hoss manages to kick out. Joey telling the referee, don't you fucking slow count me again, you son of a bitch. Joey all the way up, calling for Hoss to get to his feet. In the air. Hurricane running over. Hoss catches him and power bombs him into the corner. Scooped up on the shoulders. Here comes a tornado. Face first into the ring mat. Goes Mean Joey Green. Followed up with a stomp to the Gingangulis. Down for the pin. 1, 2. And good night Mean Joey Green. The champions haven't come out to play tonight. Hoss with a successful defense. So far, 3 champions. No, 2 champions have stood up and both won their matches. Here we saw the pin by Mean Joey Green. Here's that tornado. Stomp to the midsection. Leg hook there by Hoss. Down for the count. 1, 2, and 3. Your winner of this match, the super heavyweight champion, Hoss. There we see Hoss. But we're going backstage again. Jesus wept. What the hell's going on here now? It's Roxanne Winters. I hope this bitch has had some training because, well, she's not had much luck otherwise. There's our champ, the mighty Minerva. Will she hold on to her belt, or is Roxanne Winters going to get the better of her here? Well, but you need to pick up some points. Hint, hint for you. You need to pick up some points if you want to be the #1 contender and go after Bastage. later on tonight with your unsuccessful attempt to take the belt from Bill last week or last episode. You dropped yourself 1 point behind Marcus Johnson, which put him as #1 contender, but you've still got time to push yourself back up. Minerva now getting in the face of Roxanne Winters. Roxanne gets caught, head scissor takedown, Minerva gets dropped. Forearm to the face, stiff kick to the chin, no, leg caught, kick underneath the hamstring, uppercut by Minerva, ducks under the lariat but gets caught with a return fire. Forearm to the face, Roxanne now working over Minerva, tosses it down the hallway into the crate. Forearms rocking the jaw. Minerva gets caught again. Brought to her feet. Minerva now by Roxanne Winters. Arm drag takedown. Minerva now grabs a hold of Roxanne by the back of the head. Toss down the hallway. Grab by the back of the head. Roxanne now brought down the hallway again, tossed into the crate. From behind, dragon suplex, dumping her on the back of her head. Brought up to her feet. Minerva now going after her, tosses down into the crates again. Mongolian chop and a second. Brings her up. Military press into the uppercut. Scooped up, tossed down the hallway. Oh, not even down the hallway, just straight into that crate next to her. Rolls her over the top, makes her kiss the knee. And now Roxanne deadlifted from the floor. And there's the power bomb. Stomp to the knee. And another stomp misses. Knife edge chop cuts Roxanne just as he looks to get to her feet. Roxanne now picked up, spun around, Uranagi slammed down. Minerva just all over Roxanne. There's the kick to the midsection and there's the uppercut. And Minerva with a successful defense yet again. Congratulations, mighty Minerva, for your first defense since gaining the title. Minerva in one pissed off mood, it seems, after Bad Jan decided to come in, cash in and take her women's title away from her, and her opportunity to be representing Three Lions Wrestling in the singles division at Wrestle War. So we're going to move on now to the next match, with a straight one-on-one between our reigning champ and former champion Caleb James. Caleb seems to have gone through a little transformation yet again. Seems like that blip in his personality is finally dealt with. There you see Minerva telling Roxanne, stay the fuck down. I ain't gonna argue with the bitch, Jesus. A less wise man would ask Minerva if it was the time of the month was Aunt Flo in town, because damn, that bitch is cranky tonight. But I know better than that to say something like that. I wouldn't say something like that, clearly. Oh dear, Brandon. Brandon, no. Just no. It's bad enough with your Dayglow Dragon Ball Z orange gear. Now you're trying to quote Dragon Ball Z to do with Caleb James. I ain't having it. Ain't happening. Here we go. Light heavyweight action. Fred Starr, your champion. Caleb James, the #1 contender. If Caleb wants to be challenging for that belt next UKWF show, he needs to beat Fred Starr here. Whoa, what the hell? New music. New title on. It's all changed for Caleb James, it seems. Wonder what new attitude Caleb's going to be bringing to the ring. But coming in first, that's 6'4", 224 pounds. A former light heavyweight champion. Calling himself Caleb James Pro. Making his way down to the ring. Certainly trying to engage more with the fans here. Over the top rope. A little bit more of a pep in his step. Let's see, let's go. Caleb in the ring. Got rid of that streak in his hair. Seems to have sorted that out. As well as whatever else was going on in their head of his. But coming out next. Standing in at 6'1" tall. 240 pounds. He is one half of the tag team champions. He is your light heavyweight champion. He is an angry asshole. The Impact player, Fred Starr. Fred Starr making his way down to the ring, making this crowd appreciate the Impact player and their double champion. There you have it. So let's carry on. Come on, Fred. Let's get the match done. Jesus, Fred, you're milking this. Well, jobber, that is the conversation had by many. Fred limbering up, referee rings the damn bell. Here we go, straight out the gate, running knee shot to the face of Caleb James. We know the head of Caleb James has been fragile as of late. Fred Starr knows this, now dumps him to the outside. Cocks that pistol. Referee's counting down to 1 already. Caleb grabs Fred as he pops out the ring, brings him over, makes him kiss the steel steps. Up to his feet. Combination strikes, drops Fred Starr down to 1 knee. Back elbow blocked by Fred, ducks under the clothesline, comes back with one of his own, drops Caleb James down to size. Up to a 7 count, Caleb tossed into the ring, Fred Starr quick to follow. Doesn't want to get caught on the outside there. Forearm, no, back elbow shot to the midsection. Running lariat takes her down, takes him down. Foot caught by, Caleb swept from underneath him now. Makes him go face first into the mat. Hip drop over the arm, leg grabbed. Into the pin, leg. Only a 1 count there. Scooped up. Over the knee goes Caleb James. The women's KO belt is up for grabs. If anyone wants to challenge Mighty Minerva in the happy mood that she's in as of late. The head scissors now. Fred crushing the head of Caleb James between his thighs. He's been practicing on watermelons, trying to crush them. The pop-up power bomb rolls him over into the pin, leg hooked, and only a 1 count there. Caleb now rolls out of the ring, looks to gather himself, it seems. Fred Starr follows him, scoops him up from behind, suplexes him on the ring mats on the outside. And now Fred taking the time to let this crowd appreciate their champion. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Big kick to the midsection, drops him down in a slide and knee shot into the ribs. Super kick to the jaw though. Straight jacket German suplex on the outside there by Caleb James. Grabs him by the wrist, but Fred with the forearm to the face. Caleb tossed into the ring post. Caleb now brought up to his feet, tossed into the ring. Fred Starr quick to follow yet again. The referee was calling for him to get back in before he continued his count. Rolled over now as Fred. Dropping the elbow to the knee and raining down the right hand to the knee of Caleb James. Caleb's trying to get up. The big boot missed there by Fred Starr, but now brings Caleb James up to his feet. Cross-legged suplex. Caleb again brought to his feet. The Impact player now grabs him by the back of the head, leads him over towards the ropes. Gut punch, a second gut punch, whips him across the ring, and a big lariat looks to decapitate Caleb James. Hooks the leg for the pin. Referee out of position though. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Caleb. Fred now, where's he going? Are we about to see the shooting star plus? Drop kick to the back of the head, swing and a miss there by Fred Starr. Up to one knee and it's a clubbing blow. Caleb James now grabs him, tosses him into the ring, into the corner. The step up with the knee shot to the head. The pullback lariat cuts down Fred Starr. And Caleb now going to work for the armbar. The leg bar 2. Arm pulled out from behind. Caleb James running knee shot. Elbow shots to the top of the head. Gut shot to the midsection. The wind up. The lariat. Caleb James fold up in half there. But that lariat down for the pin. And a 2 count. Caleb surprising Fred by getting that shoulder up. After one hell of a discus lariat, almost taking his head clean off. Stomp to the arm now. And now Fred. The surfboard stretch. Stretching that lower back over the knees. Having Caleb in the air. But Caleb now manages to break free, rolls through into the pin straight away. A kick out by Fred Starr. Kick to the midsection. Caleb has him up. Brain buster. But Caleb not following up. Looks like he might be struggling a little bit. Something going on in that head maybe still. Maybe that battle with whatever was going on isn't truly finished like he thinks it is. There's that big European uppercut by Fred Starr. Gut punch, knife edge chop, returns fire. Brings him up. Brain busters him again. Deep impact there. And now Caleb backs up into the corner, points. There's the knee shot underneath the jaw. Good night, Fred Starr. 1, 2. Holy fuck. Fred Starr managed to kick out after having his bell rung by that knee. There's a stomp to the midsection. Now Caleb drags Fred out of the corner. Goes in. Crossface locked down. Fred Starr Writhing. Is he going to hold out or is he going to have to tap? Center of the ring. Caleb just lets go of the hold. Doesn't continue. Just lets go. Now rolls Fred up for the pin. Referee down. 1, 2. And again, Fred managing to get that shoulder up. Still in this is the Impact player. Caleb calling for this crowd to get behind him. Fred up. Arm drag takedown there on Caleb James. Knife edge chop, swing and a miss. Fred now brings Caleb over towards the ropes. Irish whip across he goes. They collide, but Caleb straight out with the clothesline and a second double forearms there. The roll over, the kick to the side of the head, the listo kick if you want to call it that. Fred now up, standing in the corner, kick to, or shoulder thrust into the midsection. Fred tosses him in there. Forearms now raining into the face of Caleb James. Big European uppercut and Caleb falls to the floor. And now the boot to the chest, leg caught though by Caleb. Swings it from underneath him. Up now, scooped up into the pile driver. Leg hook for the pin. 1, 2, and again Fred Starr kicking out. The Impact player digging deep. He has got another match here later on tonight. But Caleb now stalking him as he tries to get to his feet. Double underhook. Face buster there. Rolls him over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And again Fred digging deep and kicking out before the 3. Caleb now jumps up top. Post up on that top turnbuckle. Through the air, shooting star press, eats their knees of Fred Starr. Fred getting those knees up at the last minute, taking out Caleb James' ribs. And what a shining knee strike to the face of Fred as he come off the ropes. And again, Fred not giving up. Fred now pops out of the hold. Knee strike to the face of Caleb James, and Fred Starr now going up. Showing Caleb James what a true shooting star presses. 1, 2, and 3. And there you have it. Another champ successfully holds on for a win tonight. Congratulations, Fred Starr. The lock placed in there on Fred, but released by Caleb James. Maybe he should have held on just a little bit longer. Maybe Fred would have tapped. The pile driver, unable to put Fred out either. Maybe made him a little bit of like 6 foot, maybe 5'10". Crushing the vertebrae there. There's the face first into the ring mat. 1, 2, and a kick out. But your winner of this match, the Impact player himself, Fred Starr. Congratulations, Fred Starr. Well, Caleb, you've missed your opportunity to challenge for that belt now, mate. You may be #1 contender on ranking alone, but you needed to beat Fred Starr to get a shot next episode of UKWF after Wrestle War. So we're going to move on to a backstage brawl breaking out between Mordred and Nightwalker and this man here we've seen in already tonight. Lucius West may want to get his notepad out and watch for what's coming. Where are we? Mordred Nightwalker picking up the victory over Bill Haight, ending the reign of Bill Haight, not letting him get to lucky #7. Here we go. Mordred Nightwalker, Pete Wall for the Iron Skull Championship. As soon as this match concludes, you can throw another challenge out there. Okay, Caleb. Pete spins Mordred round, gets all up in his grill. Do they go to the same tattoo artist? There's the punches, back and forth. Pete coming off the better of that exchange, it seems. There's a snap jab though from Mordred. Flatlines him down into the floor. Pete now being brought up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Drops the knee to the chest. Mordred all fired up, it seems. Tossed down the hallway, into the wall he goes. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught. Scooped up into the power bomb. You have to say, after this match concludes, this match has to conclude, and then the fastest fingers win to get a shot. Pete now, kick to the midsection, into the neck breaker. Grab by the back of the head. Mordred now. I've just noticed Mordred has the same tattoo as Tommy Lee from Motley Crue. Or it's very, very fucking similar, if not. There's the kip up. The jumping crossbody misses. Pete sidestepping it, making Mordred hit the floor. But the shotgun drop kick takes Pete Wall off his feet. If you've watched the film about Motley Crue, then you'll know what tattoo I mean. Drag down the hallway. Pete now fighting out with the elbow shots to the midsection of Mordred Nightwalker. Mordred now gets scooped up. Gut wrench power bombed onto that floor. Brought up to his feet again. Pete scoops him up, sidewalk slam. Working over the back of Mordred Nightwalker. Kick to the midsection by Mordred. Grabs Pete by the back of the head, brings him down the hallway. Where are we going, Mordred? We've already seen you and Bill almost make it to the fucking car lot. Stiff kick down the spine. Mordred now brings Pete up to his feet. No, fireman's carry, takedown by Pete. Pete now stands over Mordred, stomp misses. Mordred now wind up the throw. And over towards security they go. And security getting the fuck out of there. Pete now shoots in, grabs a hold of Mordred by the back of the head. Drag towards the car park, but Mordred fighting free with the elbow shots to the midsection. Grabs a hold of Pete by the back of the head. Where we go, Mordred, bringing him over. Nope, Pete Wall. I thought we were about to get thrown into the car lot. Pete with the elbow shots now. Grabs a hold of Mordred, grabs him by the back of the head. And here we go, where are we going? Tossed out into the middle of the car lot goes Mordred Nightwalker. Brought up to his feet. We've got the exposed concrete floor there. They'll wind up the throw and we're going towards the limo. Pete raising the finger. What the fuck's he got? Scooped up knife edge chop across the chest. Gut punch there. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Knee shot underneath the jaw. Running bulldog. Judo throw there by Pete. Takes Mordred over the top. Drops him on that exposed concrete. Stomp to the arm. Elbow drop into the small of the back. Pete walks over towards that chest. What the fuck? Swing and a miss, Pete. The pitch, and it's wide. No good. Foul ball. Scooped up now. Mordred eats a sit-down powerbomb on the concrete. Stomp to the small of the back. Brought up to his feet. Mordred now thrown in towards the limo. Over the bonnet of the limo goes Mordred Nightwalker. Stomp to the lower back again. Mordred now brought to his feet. No, pull back on the arm. Shoulder block takedown. Now Mordred looks to get involved with that speaker chest. Pete laid out on his back. Pete trying to get up. Mordred seems to be spread. Assuming the position was Mordred there. Maybe he thought security was coming back. Back elbow shot by Pete. Running lariat cuts down Mordred Nightwalker. And now Pete Wall seems to be stalking Mordred as he's slowly getting to his feet. This could be the end here. Or half and half suplex. And there you have it. Pete Wall ends Mordred Nightwalker's reign as Iron Skull champion just like that. Congratulations, the angry arsehole, the angry Viking known as Mr. Pete Wall. So congratulations, Pete, on picking up the victory. We're going to move on to match 5 of the night, which is our women's match up. The captain Aradia. Let's see. No, we're not in an 8. We're in an 8 women match. Here we go. Tag. $20 elimination. Fucking hell, Pete. Blue balls are the issue. Pete's pissed off because he's got blue balls. Minerva's pissed off. Well, I'm not going to say why, but yeah. What we got? Oxidize an Angel. The first woman of Mrs. Jones picks. Miss Jones picks Oxidize an Angel. Who else did she pick? Oxidizing. She picked Crusher. Roxanne. Roxanne Winters. And the last woman Miss Jones decided to go for, we've seen in action earlier on tonight, is the Spectre. A rather mixed bunch here, a motley crew as you will. Here we go, a motley crew picked. So now we go to Aradia, the captain of the women of UKWF. She also picked Amber Young. Not only that, she picked Cotton Candy. And her last pick was Marzana Rage. Where are we? Marzana Rage. Same rules apply as earlier. 20-minute time limit. One or elimination, pinfall, submission, a knockout, count out, whatever it fucking takes. Which team's gonna get the victory here? I wasn't alluding to blue balls, Minerva. I was maybe alluding to no, not gonna say it. A guy of my caliber wouldn't say that a woman was on the rag, having the arm flow in town, whatever you want to call it. I just wouldn't say things like that. Okay, I'm going to say this nice and clear. If you want to challenge for the Iron Skull or Women's KO belt, you have to wait until the previous challenge finishes. The moment that match is decided, you send your challenge in. If you're the fastest, you'll get picked. If you're just not quick enough, then you don't get your shot. It's a simple task. You send your challenge into the secretary. It's done. If you can't get it, give up. Because I ain't explaining that shit anymore. Jesus wept, man. Here we go. Coming down to the ring first. Picked by Miss Jones. Standing in at 5 feet 9 inches tall, 147 pounds. She is Oxidizing Angel. Oxidizing Angel just posing over the ropes, it seems, letting it all hang loose. Wow, this is true, Miss Jones. We'll have to see if your women's select did better than your men's selection. But that could be said for either. The captain's picks only managed to get one elimination in the men's team. But coming out next, standing at 6 foot tall, 167 pounds. She is known as Isis the Crusher. Wasting no time getting down to the damn ring with Isis there. Both teams are a random mix here. Don't forget, you'll see a lineup on that promotional video dropped in the chat now. That's the Wrestle War preview. Yes, it's a little long, but it will show you everything that's going to be going down at Wrestle War minus one match, which has only just been announced. But coming down to the ring now is Roxanne Winters. A Blackheart looking to go it alone here in the UKWF. Not having the greatest of successes. Taking her time, just focused on herself. Maybe that's the issue. Too busy about how she fucking looks and not about the substance of her wrestling. Redneck Avenger, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Thanks for stopping by, RA. I'm sure you're here to scout out your future opponent for Wrestle War. That's the Bastage later on. So we have 3 women down at the GM Select. Here comes the last member of these 4 women. And then we bring out no worries, Jakey. Standing in at 6 foot tall, 189 pounds. She was on the losing end of the tag team match earlier on tonight. Will she have better luck here in this 4 women team tag match? Nope. No camo on the pants. That was rather quick down to the ring. Spectre wanted to get this match started, get going. Unusual for her. She normally takes her time. Fired up, pissed off is this woman here, it seems. Well, I used attire 1, so I don't know if it's different for attire 2, Caleb. You'll have to let me know if there's an issue. Thank you very much, Silver Eye, for the subscription. Much appreciated. I'll hit you back as soon as I can. Although I think I'm already subscribed to your channel. But here she comes. The captain of the women's UKWF. 6'3", 243 pounds. This bitch wastes no time getting down to the ring. She's built like a fucking tank. She is Aradia. Aradia making her way down to the ring. No worries, Pete. Safe journey. You stay safe. Feel better as well. I'm probably going to be here for a little while still, so maybe even be here when you get back. Who knows? But coming out next, the woman everyone loves to hate. Standing in at 5'8" tall, 150 pounds. She is Amber Young. Minerva laid her out cold earlier. How much is that going to affect her in this match going forward? Selected by Aradia. Amber Young recognised, it seems, as a woman to have by your side in this team. She must have the same person who makes her fucking attires as Brandon Ace, because that shiny red shit is doing my eyes in. God damn. Was it on discount in Baltimore? Let's go. Who's coming out next? Awful. I can't even remember the damn women in the team. Look. Who's coming out next? Let's see whose music hits next. I've got a feeling I'm going to know this woman rather well. Not as well as Bill Haight does, but well enough. And I'm right, standing in at 5'5" tall, 132 pounds. She's the first woman of Ruthless Inc. Her name is Sweet. She'll melt in your mouth. You'll find her at a local strip joint. She is Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy wasting no time getting down to the ring, perched up on that top turnbuckle, letting every little Japanese fellow get a good eye full of their cotton candy. There you see Matt Outlaw shouting out ruthless forever, forever ruthless. We need one more woman to come down to the ring. Interesting, we've got tag team partners facing off against each other in this match, with Marzana and Oxidizing Angel on either team. How much of a factor will that play into this? Because here she comes now. Standing in at 5'9", 195 pounds. She is Marzana Rage. Marzana Rage making her way down to the ring. Bill cheering for Cotton Candy as well. Doesn't give a fuck against the rest of the team. Just cheering for Cotton. Let's see how this match breaks down. So here we are, Oxidizing and Aradia kicking this match off. Big left hand, right hand there by Aradia. Knife edge chop misses, forearm by Oxidizing, doesn't know. Whipped into the corner and shot down by Aradia. The referee keeping a close eye. Big frying pan chop across the face of Oxidizing Angel there. Gets brought up to her feet. Grabbed by the back of the hair, brought over to the wards of the corner of the UKWF. Stiff kick down the spine, just pisses off Oxidizing Angel. Comes in with a side leg drop kick. Aradia now sat up, having her neck cranked round by Oxidizing Angel. Trying to rip her head clean off of the neck. Stomp to the midsection. Stiff kick down the spine. And a stomp to the knee again. Oxidizing Angel now ripping back on the head of Aradia. All she's got to do is reach out and touch those ropes. But Aradia holding on and eventually breaks free, taking Oxidizing Angel over the top. Sit down arm breaker by Oxidizing Angel, grabs a hold of her yet again. Backdrop suplex. Amber Young and Cotton Candy reaching out for the tag, but Oxidizing Angel cuts the corner off. Running booty into the face of Aradia, brings her into the corner. There's the alley-oop. Around the back now. Double stomp to the back of the knees. Aradia brought up to her feet again. Oxidizing Angel whips her into the corner of the GM Select Squad. And now Roxanne Winters comes in, whips over the top. Stiff kick down the spine by Oxidizing Angel to follow. And Roxanne all in the face of Amber Young and Cotton Candy's tagged into the match. Marzana grabs Roxanne by the head, drops her over the top rope. Snake Eyes in the corner by Cotton Candy to Roxanne, and now Cotton's twerking it, but Marzana, you're in the damn way. There's the standard moonsault after the twerk. Cotton now with a stomp to the midsection. Looks to bring Roxanne up, but Roxanne grabs a hold of the arm. There's the arm breaker. Cotton now whipped into the corner. Oxidizing Angel, the cheap shot. Keeps Cotton in the corner. Now Roxanne and Oxidizing Angel going back at it. Up on the top turnbuckle. Both women climb up by her side. And we get a super backdrop. Suplex there from their top. Forearm to the face. Blocked by Candy. Candy now whips her into the corner of the UKWF springboard back elbow shot. Oxidizing Angel seemed to get out of the way just in time. Drop kick to the titties, takes down Cotton Candy. And now wrenching back on the head is Oxidizing Angel, but too close to the ropes. Stomp to the small of the back. Arm bridge taken down. Arm drag take down there on Oxidizing Angels. Jumping Insaguri the Insaguri almost taking Cotton Candy's head off. Fireman's carry takedown. Alright, Shooter, take it easy, brother. Know where I am, bro. Into the corner she goes. Boot to the face. Blade charge, how you doing? Nice to see you, Nice. Into the corner. Hip attack. Takes down Cotton Candy. Cotton now brought to her feet. Super kick to the jaw. Grabbed, straight jacket, German suplex with the bridge for the pin. 1, 2, and Amber breaks the count up on 2. Spectre gets caught, but Crusher comes in, saves her tag partner. Now Crusher and Spectre double teaming Amber Young in the ring. Cotton into the corner, gets caught now by Crusher. The referees count short brainbuster. And Cotton being worked over by the general manager Select side here. Oxidizing Angel now whipped into the corner. Cotton Candy fights her way out. Shoulder tackles down Crusher after getting that dirty little fucking brain buster from her. Into the corner of UKWF. Cotton has other ideas. Doesn't tag in either Aradia or Marzana. Hangs Oxidizing Angel upside down in the tree of woe and a stiff kick to the titties. Kick to the midsection. Oxidizing Angel fights free. Irish whip sends her across the ring into the corner. Roxanne Winters tagged into this match. Lifts the knees, the lower back bounced off the knees, but Cotton just turns around and just straight arms Roxanne into the corner. Whips her across into the corner of UKWF. Roxanne fight. No. Cotton Candy grabs her by the head, makes her kiss the booty, drops her down to the floor. Roxanne grabs a hold of Cotton Candy, brings her out away from the team of UKWF. Snapmares are over. Roxanne laughing, but Cotton up to one knee, up to her feet now. Big right hand. Baldo bomb. Now stretching her out. Cotton legs up in the air on her back. A position she knows well, but Roxanne out. at the submission hold. Rocks Cotton Candy's jaw with that big right hand. Sends her into the corner, the wind up, the pitch, and into the ring post she goes. Drop kick to the titties as she's sat in the corner. Again, Cotton trying to crawl across the ring to make the tag. Roxanne cutting her off. Kick to the midsection. Rolling. Face buster and good night, Cotton Candy. The ragtag bunch with the first elimination. Roxanne now has Marzana up against the ropes. Off she goes. Drop toe hold takes her down. Now trampling over the back of Marzana. Disrespect shown there. As Team UKWF is down to 3 women. The back heel kick to the face. Marzana now brought up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Knee shot to the jaw. Flying forearm broken out of the way there. Whipped into the corner she goes. Drop kick misses. Forearm. Roxanne in the corner. Up she goes. Drops down. Monkey flip out the corner there. Roxanne trying to make it. She does. Oxidizing Angel into the match. Oxidizing and Marzana both hit the drop kick at the same time. Know each other very well. Aradia held in. Oxidizing Angel there as Marzana coming with that lariat. Spinning back kick. Kick to the chest. Spinning heel kick. Drops Oxidizing Angel down to the mat. Grabs her by the legs, but Oxidizing shoots her off. Forcing her backwards as we approach the halfway mark. We're almost at 10 minutes. Chopping away now at the chest. Big roundhouse kick there by Oxidizing Angel. Brings Marzana up. Whips her into the corner. Spectre now with a cheap shot. Oxidizing now gets the hand whipped off there by Marzana. Grabs her by the back of the head. Brings her around. Tries to bring her over to the corner of UKWF Snap Med. And now the Banshee scream by Marzana. Knee shot to the small of the back. Misses. Oxidizing Angel sidestepping out of the way, or side sliding out of the way, should I say. Single leg drop kick, and now Marzana trying to climb up the ropes. Aradia and Amber just wait. There's the kitchen sink. Sending her down to the floor. Aradia now sees Oxidizing trying to get up. Tosses her into the ring. Marzana laid out on the outside. The referees count up to 2 as Marzana comes around. Oxidizing Angel still to move since she got pushed off that top turnbuckle. Elbow drop to the titties. Brings her up to her feet. Irish whip into the corner she goes. Marzana fights her way free. No, Oxidizing fights her way free from Marzana. Oxidizing now has her in the corner. Mars fights free with a boot to the face. Forearm to the midsection. But Oxidizing soon throws her back into the corner and another big boot to the jaw. Waist control slipped out of by Oxidizing Angel. Forearm across the back. Arm drag takedown. Andy, nice to see you. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Again, Oxidizing post up on that top turnbuckle. Aradia sees her up there again, but this time misses. The drop kick misses. Marzana drops by Roxanne Winters there. Forearms there. Roxanne hits the wrong woman. Brings Marzana up. Brings her over towards the steel barrier. Drops her on her side. We're up to a 5 count. Oxidizing Angel grabs a hold of Marzana, but Marzana shrugs her off this time. Tosses her into the steel steps. We're up to a 6 count. 7 now. Marzana again grabs Oxidizing Angel by the back of the head. Looks to bring her down the side of the ring, over towards the ring apron. Rolls her in through the ropes. Quick to follow. Gory bomb delivered. Doesn't go for the quick cover. Delays on the cover there. Down for the pin. 1. And only a 1 count. Amber Young now into the ring. Flow over DDT delivered to Roxanne Winters. Marzana now all fired up. Thank you, Andy, very much for the subscription. I haven't had the notification come through just yet. And there's an elimination for Team UKWF. Combination strikes by Crusher there. No notification from you yet, Andy. Thanks either way though. Amber Young, Aradia up on the apron. Crusher catches Amber Young with that right hand, but now grabs a hold of Marzana. Marzana now snap-mared over by Crusher in the corner of the GMs. There's the elbow shot to the top of the dome. Stomp to the shin. Brawl up to her feet, big right hand. Rolled through, drop toe hold, center of the ring. Crusher pops up, walks straight into Marzana, gets scooped up, fall away slam. Tossed across the ring there. Amber Young finally gets back involved in this match, tagged in by Marzana. Comes in, leg caught, double stomp to the chest by Crusher there. Crusher brings Amber up, flying crossbody, lefts and rights down on the head of Amber Young. Stomp to the midsection, and now the knee in the small of the back. Wrenching back on the head of Amber Young, but Amber breaks free of the hold. Ducks under his Crusher, rolled a neck breaker to Amber Young. Crusher just watching Amber as she's laid out on the back, talking some smack. Wrenching that neck round on Amber's head. Stomp to the elbow, working over the arms of Amber Young as Crusher. Crusher now whips her across into the corner. Running lariat. Amber brought to her feet yet again. Whipped into the corner she goes. From behind the springboard. Bulldog. And that could be all she wrote for Amber Young. Dragged away from the ropes. Rolled over. Leg hooked. And only a 1 count. Flying lariat missed there by Crusher. Aradia. Heads is a takedown by Amber Young. Roxanne and Spectre nowhere to be seen for Crusher. She's on her own, it seems. There's the knee shot to the side of the head of Crusher. And again. And there's the third. Ringing the bell of Crusher. There you see Roxanne laid out on her back on the outside. Jawbreaker delivered by Crusher. Drop kick swatted to one side. Amber Young now brings Crusher up to her feet. Brings her round, looking for the neck breaker. No, that forearm into the small of the neck. Tagged in is Aradia. Spectre now back up on the apron. Crusher not all alone as she once was, it seems. Backbreaker now stretched over the knee. Aradia right in front of the Spectre, calling for her to bring it on. There's a stomp into the small of the back, stopping Crusher from making the hot tag, and now bouncing her head off the ring mat. Aradia looks like she's celebrating a victory already. Crusher slides into the ring, grabs a hold of Aradia. Aradia breaks free, runs right through Crusher, takes down Roxanne in the process. Roxanne though with a Russian leg sweep now. Crusher now trying to get to the ropes, trying to get back to her feet. Goes for the pin. Aradia down 1 and only a 1 count. The Russian leg sweep in the delay, not enough to take Aradia down, but the knife edge chop takes her straight off her knees. And tagged in now is Roxanne Winters. Big left hand by Aradia, spins her around, whips her across the ring into the corner of UKWF, flying forearm. And Aradia now picks Roxanne Winters up by the back of her neck. Up, down, inverted choke slam there. And Aradia now rolling senton. Stomp to the midsection, not finished, stomp into the lower back. Now wrenching back on the neck, looking to make Roxanne tap is Aradia. Locked in deep, Aradia, can she hold on? No, Roxanne taps out. So Aradia, Team UKWF leading this match 2-1. Spectre now with the right hand. Shrugged off by Aradia. Stomped to the chest. Aradia now in this match looking to put things away with 4 minutes left, just over. Aradia now grabs Spectre by the back of the head. Drags her over towards the corner. Snapmares her over. Stiff kick down the spine. And tagged in. Nobody, it seems. It looked like she was going to tag Amber Young, but Amber Young said, nah, bitch, I ain't getting in there with that crazy bitch. Stiff kick to the chest. Looks like Amber Young's scared. Into the corner. Running clothesline. Tosses her out. Marzana from behind. Lariat to the back of the head. So it's Crusher and Spectre left of the GM select side. The knee shot to the face. Spectre now has Marzana down on the mat. Mars with a jawbreaker to the Spectre. Grabs a hold of her, whips her into the corner. Then it's Amber Young, Aradia and Marzana left. Into the corner she goes again. Amber Young now tagged in. Mars Bell tosses her across the ring. Slides down. Spectre in no man's land. Trap, but Amber Young not going for the pin straight away, but disrespectful kicks to the face of the Spectre. The arm grab, here comes that triangle choke. Looking to take the Spectre down. The Spectre though not going out like that, powering through. Slides the leg away, gets out of the hold. Amber with the forearm to the face. Brings Spectre up on her shoulders. Drops her down, roundhouse kick to the side of the head. And that could be all she wrote for the Spectre. A leg hooked. 1, 2. And still managing to kick out is the Spectre. Stiff kick down the spine again. And now Amber Young waits for her to get to her feet. We're on 3-2 in the favour of UKWF select side by the captain Aradia. There's the sit down pile driver. Dragged out of the way from the ropes. Leg hook for the pin. 1, 2. And again Spectre kicks out and with just under 2 minutes left. Amber Young now gets caught. Heads is a takedown there. The Hurricane Runner by Spectre. Out of nowhere catching Amber unawares. And there's the big boot and good night Amber Young. So we're now down to 2-all. Marzana in the corner getting worked over by the Spectre. Aradia dragged over the top rope. The Spectre has Marzana in the corner. Spectre now stomped to the chest. And now choking Marzana as we have 1 minute 20 left on the clock. Grab by the legs, no, shrugged off by Marzana Rage. The Spectre now calling for a corner. Marzana tags in Aradia. So it's Aradia versus Crusher. Jumping lariat, sidestep and swatted to one side by Aradia. Aradia now brings her over. Snapmare takedown. Crusher just tries to get straight back up. Step up Insaguri takes Aradia off her feet, but Aradia straight back up there. Whipped into the corner. Big running lariat drops Aradia down to the mat. Aradia now gets caught. Arm drag, takedown there by Aradia. But Aradia now gets caught by Crusher with the arm drag, takedown of her own. Big boot misses the head. Aradia getting up to her feet. Whips her into the corner of Team UKWF. The big boot by Crusher. The snap jab by Aradia. Kick to the midsection. Sets her up for a dominator. Rolls her over. Hooks the leg. Down for the count. 1. And only a 1 count. Aradia now drags Crusher away. And it's a draw. It's all over. Another draw between these two sides. Both scoring 2 eliminations. No winner available. There will be no draws at Wrestle War. There'll be a winner and there'll be a loser. Where are we going next? Seems like somebody's having an idea that they want to be the Iron Skull champion since coming back from his mystery tour inside the head. The angry arsehole himself has a belt around his waist. Will he keep it, or will Caleb James end the reign just as quick as Mordred's did? The first challenge of it come along. Nobody stepping up to challenge mighty Minerva, it seems. Looks like the women of UKWF are scared of a mighty Minerva. Caleb gets in Pete's face. The angry Vikings are not going to take that. There's a right hand from Caleb. There's a right hand back and forth. Here we go. Caleb, the better of the two in that exchange. Ducks under, dragon suplex. Catches Pete unaware. Caleb now brings Pete to his feet. Grabs him by the wrist. Pete though kicks his way out. Big forearm bounces Caleb off that crate. Big European uppercut. Knife edge chop gets caught. Scooped up. Full Nelson into the boot down the spine. Pete now grabbed by that back of that big bald dome of his. Dragged down the hallway. Fights his way out of Caleb's grip over the elbow. Shots to the midsection. Scooped up. Tossed into the wall goes Caleb. Caleb brought to his feet. Knife edge chop across the chest. The hook misses. From behind now the kick to the midsection. Or the lower back, should I say. Forearm bounces Pete. Super kick ducked under there by Pete. Saw it coming. Tossed into the crate. Half and half suplex there by Pete. Brings Caleb back to his feet now. Scooped up, thrown into the wall hard. Again goes Caleb James. Knife edge chop across the chest. Scoops him up. Sidewalk slam delivered to Caleb. Caleb brought up to his feet. Tossed into the crates again. Grabbed by the head gut wrench. And Caleb rolls all the way through over the top. Forearm across the back of Pete Wall. Scoops him up on the shoulders. Looks like an Argentine backbreaker coming. No, we're into the world into the bloody neck breaker, should I say. Caleb now brings Pete up. Grabs him by the back of the head. Where are we going with Pete? What the hell's Caleb determined to do? There's the elbow shot to the midsection. And again. Pete tosses him down the hallway, but he stops himself. Caleb finally getting the brakes on. Tosses Pete into the locker room. And for the first time tonight, we're going backstage into the locker room. And there's the trash can shot to Pete Wall. Stomp across the face. Brian Hilbert, aka Powerhouse, how you doing? Nice to see you, stranger. To see you, nice. Long time no see. There's the inverted DDT, knee drop to the face of Pete Wall. Stomp to the chest. Caleb now calling for Pete to get to his feet. Stomp across the face yet again. Elbow shot to the back of the dome. Stomp to the back, missed. Pete rolling out the way, tosses Caleb into the locker. Bounces him off. Steel chair now in Pete's hands and rains down the steel chair shot to the chest. Monkey flip. Oh no, it's Silver Bullet, not Powerhouse. Sorry, fucking hell. Jesus, it has been a long time. Scooped up. Sorry, Silver Bullet. My apologies, wrong one. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Pete Wall now has Caleb, tosses him into the locker, shoulder first. Brought up to his feet, legs swept from underneath Pete. Brought up to his feet. Caleb now, snap jab, no, block, forearm to the face. Back elbow shot by Caleb though, straight back at Pete Wall. Snap jab there with the left. And there's the code breaker, rocking the jaw of Pete Wall. Brings him up to his feet. Grabs him by the back of that big bald dome of his. Over towards the lockers, face first. Bouncing him off. And now Caleb looking to finish the job here. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Brawl up. Power bomb by Pete Wall, catching Caleb James out there. Caleb thought he was about to finish it. Pete now moves in. Back elbow shot by Caleb. Flying forearm sends Pete back into the locker. They'll wind up the throw, and out the locker room we go. Pete Wall coming straight back at Caleb though. Knee shot to the midsection. Spun around. Big European uppercut. Bounces him off the door frame. Knee shot to the midsection. Pete though. Back drops. Caleb over the top, and now Pete stalking Caleb James as he gets to his feet. Sets him up for what's going to be a neck breaker. And there you have it. Caleb unsuccessful in his attempts to become the Iron Skull champion. And Pete Wall picks up the victory. So where are we going next after that 4 women's match? The next match up is the trios match. Let's see, trios match. Trios tag team. Normal match. No, normal tag team match. God damn it. Here we go. So, the challenges are, we're already seen one in action tonight, but we're going to see him again. Let's get his team together. Daryl Woodham, Jesse Six, and Shane Howard going up against. We've also seen this man in action tonight. We're going to bring out his tag team partner first. We're going to bring out, let's see, Jake Bagwell, War, and the last man out, Mordred Nightwalker. Let's see. Boom. Here we go. Well, I hope things are a bit better now for you, Silver Bullet. You've been in the lockup. Oh, joking. Well, wherever you've been, I hope life's been treating you good. It's been nice to see you. Nice. But while this match loads up, I'm going to go grab myself another beer. So we have the End of Days versus the Comeback Kids. Take your pick for the winners of this match. These two teams have met several times. They've handed the trios titles back and forth. Can the Comeback Kids get the victory over the End of Days and get themselves a shot at the title after Wrestle War? Or will Boots, the End of Days, wipe the slate with them? This is a match to one fall, pinfall or submission. Countouts are available, DQs are on. Which team's going to come out best? Oh, fucking hell. Holy shit, welcome Crusher, you just missed your match. You were in the match before this one, or before the Iron Skull Challenge as well. They're coming down to the ring first. The trio of Daryl Woodham, Shane Howard and Jesse Six. The Comeback Kids. You see ASWF on the shirt of Shane Howard. That is on the channel Altered Arcade. Get yourself over to that channel. All three of these men compete over there, as well as here within the UKWF. Well, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to look yourself, Crusher. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you. But coming down to the ring next, led out by Mordred and Nightwalker. They are members of Eternity. War taking the lead role, it seems. They are the end of days. Mordred and Nightwalker hosts the channel of Eternity broadcasting channel Sacrifice Wrestling. Check that show out. If you haven't done already, go ring the bell. Make sure you don't miss when he goes live on Wednesday and Sundays. The end of days coming down. Confident swagger. Mordred and Nightwalker refusing to wear his trio's belt, it seems. What the fuck is that about, Mordred? Disrespectful motherfucker. Why I ought to slap the taste out of your mouth, you East Coast bastard. War taking charge here, it seems. What's going on there? Is father-in-law passing the torch to the young buck? I know he gets to fuck his daughter, but does he get to lead the way now as well? Well, Omar says he's welcome. Here we go. Ring the damn bell. Daryl Woodham versus Jake Bagwell to start this match off. Jake comes out with a lariat, cutting down Daryl Woodham. Daryl now up to his feet. Gets caught, whipped across the ring. Off the ropes he goes. Collides center of the ring. Rolling through. Inverted DDT there. Stomp to the elbow of Jake. Oh, look at that. A little get down. Daryl Woodham before dropping the elbow across the face of Jake Bagwell. Jake now gets caught. Driven down into the mat. The arm hammer locked, and now look at Daryl Woodham. Confidence here, taking some push-ups. Dragged out away. Daryl now backs up. Wipes the sweat from his head. Whips the neck over the top. But Jake trying to make it to his corner. But Daryl Woodham cuts him off. Figure four leg snapper. Stomp to the small of the back. Daryl now brings Jake up to his feet, but Jake shoots out, gives him the knee to the jaw and tags in the human tank known as War. Big right hand, no, blocked by Daryl Woodham. Big European uppercut rocks the big man. And again, punch to the jaw, whips him off the ropes. Spinning back kick, doesn't take War off his feet. But Daryl Woodham using his speed. Inverted DDT, taking down War. Stomp to the midsection. Now dropping the knee to the back of the head. Stiff kick misses, and again, big Irish whip sends Daryl Woodham into the corner. Running knee shot to the face, drops him down. Daryl though forcing his way out. Big running lariat, gets caught over the kick to the midsection. Scoops him up, slams him down, and a big right hand to the face. War now mounts Daryl Woodham on the floor, raining down those hammer fists. Now the elbow shots to the temple before returning to that hammer fist again. Stomp to the small of the back. Brings him up above his head. War now parading Daryl Woodham around the ring. Drops him face first into the mat from that military press. Arm grab. And Daryl with a shoulder block takedown. And he tags in the leader of the sexual revolution. Is War about to get sexually released by Jesse Six? There's the pump kick, taking down Jesse Six. War now looks to grab Jesse Six, brings him up, puts him back down with a power bomb. Again goes for the legs, but shrugged off this time by Jesse Six. Stomp to the chest. Six now brings War up, Grabbed a hold of the wrist. Shoulder block takedown. And War now deadlifts Jesse 6. Watch where you put your fingers, War. He might like it. Parades him round the ring. Up, down, and face first into the ring mat goes Jesse 6. 6 now brought to his feet by War. Whipped into the corner at the end of days. Tags in Jake Bagwell. Jake now. Gut punch there with the assist from War. But Jake slaps War as he tries to get out of the ring. Back and forth between 6 and Jake. Jake now cuts down 6 with a lariat. Big European uppercut by 6 though. Whipped into the corner of the comeback kids goes Jake Bagwell. Tagged in now is Shane Howard. Rolls him through. Single arm power bomb with a European lariat, shall I say. That corkscrew lariat and power bomb combination. Shane now with the side mount, raining down those left hands. Stomp to the arm. Jake rolls over, gets to kiss the ring mat. What we doing, Shane? Here we go. Crossface locked in. Looking to make Jake Bagwell tap out center of the ring. Nowhere to go. But Jake powering through. Knee shot to the back of the head. And an elbow breaks free. Flying forearm cuts down Jake Bagwell. Jake trying to get to his corner and tags in the human tank yet again. Mordred not yet involved in this match legally. The pump kick misses Jake. And a big boot cuts down Shane Howard. Shane now, free nose job delivered to War. And War now brought to his feet. Whipped into the corner of the comeback kids. Tags in. No, what are we going for here? A mudhole stomp. And Jesse 6 up on the corner, up on the ropes, clapping himself in. Now stomping down on the chest of War. And Daryl Woodham wants in as well. Woodham now stomping down on the chest. And again Shane Howard tagged into the match. And War continues to get stomped on as Jesse grinds them hips near his ear. Swinging his wang right in the ears of War before getting drop kicked in the chest. Jesse 6 now down for the pin, leg hooked, 1 and only a 1 count. 6 now looks to bring War up to his feet, elbow shot to the midsection. Run and lariat takes Jesse out to the floor. War somehow climbing up, jumps down, drops the fist from the corner of the comeback kids. Shane Howard now drops down, high kick to the back of War's head. Forearm into the small of the back, rolling cutter there. Jesse 6 swaying in the breeze, now regains his composure. War laid out on the floor. Grab by the wrist, key locks War. War drops to one knee, but now fighting his way back up with the punches to the midsection. Chopped. Into the steel steps goes War. 6 now has War. Looks to toss him into the steel steps again. Jumps into the ring. War, we're on an 8 count. War needs to get up and get into the ring. Tagged in is Shane Howard, and they've just fucked up. The comeback kids. No! Holy shit. The comeback kids taking the cheap victory with the count out. There's the free nose job. There's Wall getting worked over in their corner. Here is that final drop kick from the leader of the sexual revolution. There you see Shane Howard. And here we're going to see it again. The wind up into the corner. And the comeback kids pick up the victory over End of Days. Count out is still a victory. Cheap one at its best. There you see 6 coming in. The referee's count was up to 8, 9. Tagged in was Shane Howard. Into the ring he went. And just then there was the 10 count, and it was all over. The winners of this match via count out. Jesse 6, Shane Howard and Daryl Woodham. As War was left in a heap on the outside of the ring thanks to these 3 little men in the light heavyweight division. Running a train on his ass in the corner. But we're going to move on. Because it seems like someone is finally stepping up to Minerva. And now someone is Aradia. Aradia finally stepping up to try and take on Minerva after watching her successfully defend that title twice or win it and defend it once already. Where are we? Minerva. Attire 2. Here we go. Put the belt on the line. Ooh, damn, Minerva. Pulling no punches there. Brandon Ace, you need her to focus. Or you don't, but Amber Young needs Minerva to focus, because if Minerva beats Aradia, Amber's in the match against Karina. But if Aradia beats Minerva, I think Aradia gets into the match versus Karina Black instead of Amber Young. Oh shit. Here we go. Minerva and Aradia face to face out back. And there's not many women that get to look at Minerva in the eyes. What don't you get? But from behind. Big clubbing tit strike there by Minerva, clubbing over Aradia's chest. Rocked back. Aradia now. Forearm across the back. Knee shot to the side of the head. Bounced off. Aradia now. Tossed down the hallway into the crates goes Minerva. Dumped down face first into the floor. And Minerva now blocks that right hand. Comes back with one of her own. Tosses Aradia down the hallway. Aradia stops herself. Comes swinging. Ducked under. Brings her up. Gut buster. Welcome back, Pete. We're almost at the end of the night. You've defended your Iron Skull belt versus Caleb James. Minerva now brings Aradia down the hallway. Deletes an elbow shot to the coochie. Knife edge chop across the chest. Aradia swung into that electrical box. Thrown hard into the wall. Kick to the midsection. Brings her up. Dominator on that hard floor out the back of the arena. Minerva brought to her feet again. Collar and elbow tie up, but Minerva shrugs Aradia away this time. Grabs a hold of Aradia now. Drags her down the hallway, tosses her down to the floor. Minerva on a fucking mission, it seems. Brings Aradia up. Grabs a hold of her again. Tossed into that electrical box. Aradia comes running like a train and runs right through Minerva, sending her down to the floor there. Brings her up, spinning sidewalk slam. For those of you who don't know, if Aradia wins this match, she will face Karina Black in the main event of tonight. If Aradia loses, then Amber Young will make that match instead. It all hinges on who wins this match right here. The elbow drop to the back of Aradia. That looked like it. Both women come off worse for that. Running lariat there as Aradia was sitting up. Minerva now the wind up. Tosses Aradia down the hallway. Forearm across the back. Aradia now brought to her feet. Tossed down the hallway again. Coming back though, grabs Minerva, throws her into that crate. Midsection first, back elbow shot. Minerva now grabs, breaks free of the hold of Aradia. Grabs Aradia by the back of the head now. Walks her down the hallway. Here we go again. Down the hallway we go. Minerva, stiff kick down the spine of Aradia. Aradia rolls over onto her front. Minerva calling for this crowd. Aradia up to her feet. Grab by the back of the head again, and now Minerva's changed her mind. She wants to bring it this way. Tosses her towards the electrical box. Climbing up. Aradia sitting up there. Minerva changes her mind. Stiff kick down the spine. Pop up. Face first into the mat. She goes into the floor. Sits her up. Aeroplane spin by the neck of Aradia. Tosses her down the hallway. Skidding along the floor she goes. Minerva now they'll wind up the throw, and Aradia through the office door. At least it's not my fucking office. That's not my office here. I don't have an office in this building. Thank fuck for that. Aradia in trouble. Here's the kick to the midsection. That European uppercut. Not enough to take Aradia out. It's put everyone else away. Back elbow shot. The Polish hammer. Swinging that imaginary baseball bat. And now Minerva backs up. Grabs Aradia from the floor. Power bombs her. Briefcase in hand. Shot to the legs of Aradia and then dumps the briefcase down. Aradia with the right hand rocks the jaw of Minerva though. Aradia now brings Minerva up to her feet. Big right hand. Grabs Minerva by the back of the head. Up, down, face first into the floor. Minerva goes, and there you have it. Amber Young, I think, just got fucked. Miss Jones, can you confirm Aradia winning that belt? Because it's -5 points for Amber for losing the belt to Minerva. It's now 10 points added on for Aradia winning the belt from Minerva. Does that now put Aradia as #1 contender instead of Amber Young? Can you confirm that for me, please? As we move on to match 7 of tonight, which does not change. Bullet not making it in time for an Iron Skull challenge or being successful. There you have it. Straight from the room, from the secretary there. Amber is on 89 points. Aradia is on 96. So we will have Aradia versus Karina Black as the final match of tonight. But here we have the former champion Marcus Johnson going up against the current champion, the Bastage. Here we go. Marcus Johnson versus the Bastage. Bastage is your current UK champion. Marcus Johnson got absolutely annihilated by the Bastage. Is Marcus Johnson going to get revenge here? Marcus Johnson needs to beat the Bastage here if he wants a shot at the title. Brandon, if she was #1 contender, she would have got the shot. She failed to keep #1 contendership, so she doesn't get the shot. It's the way it works. It would have been the same. I was doing the same for this belt right here, but coming out first. Standing in at 6'5", 270 pounds. From Baltimore, one half of Baltimore's finest, he is Marcus Johnson, the winner of the Wrestling Cup. You did indeed, Bullet. If you had not have challenged Bill Haight for his belt last show, you would have still been #1 contender. Had you have got in for the belt challenge today and won, you would have then become #1 contender, and it would have been you instead of Marcus Johnson in this match right now. There was just 1 point in it between you two, and now it's down to this match here, as the Fagen Isol, our UK champion, standing in at 315 pounds. The Bastage. So the Bastage versus Marcus Johnson. Take your pick here. Who do you want to see win? Lufez pressed straight out of the gate by the Bastage. Rolls him over. No. Leg swept from underneath him. Stiff kick down the spine. Marcus Johnson now with the right hand. No, raises his arm but changes his mind, leaving him open for the Bastage to come in. Gut wrench suplex him. Back elbow shot. Gut punches here by Marcus Johnson. Elbow shot to the side of the head. Pump kick misses. Bastage now brings him up. Shin breaker. Stomp to the midsection. Johnson now brought up to his feet. No. Rolls the Bastage over. Stiff kick to the chest. No. Leg caught. Dragon screw takedown. Forearm across the back and again. Bastage now turns him round, up on the shoulders he goes, backbreaker. Goes in for the pin straight away, 1 and only a 1 count. Spinning Uranagi slam taking down Bastage. Marcus Johnson now goes in for the pin himself, forearm across the face, 1 and only a 1 count there by Marcus Johnson. Johnson now big right hand to the Bastage, German suplex him. Stiff kick down the spine. Brings him up to his feet. Up we go, double underhook, chicken wing, face buster. Drops him down. And Marcus Johnson now shoots in, brings Bastage up. But Bastage with a kick to the midsection, breaks free, running STO takedown. Stomp to the booty. Bastage now grabs a hold of Marcus Johnson. Rolls him over. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1 and only a 1 count. Where's my beer gone? There it is. Stiff kick down the spine, but Marcus Johnson's just pissed off. Pump kick takes down Bastage. Raining down the left, spin the kick to the midsection. Marcus Johnson now comes in. Brings Bastage up. Power bombs him where he stands. Stomp to the chest. Marcus Johnson now going back to work. A stomp to the midsection. Bastage brought to his feet again. Marcus now has him up on the shoulders. Burning hammer. Stomp to the midsection again. Marcus Johnson looking to make the Bastage tap out, but that foot is underneath the rope. The referee sees it and breaks the hold. But Marcus Johnson's not finished there. He looks at him, sets him up for what is known as the Juggernaut Bomb. Sit down power bomb, but too close to the ropes. That hand was underneath the bottom rope. This time hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and the shoulder up, literally just before the 3. The Bastage still in this match. Johnson now brings the Bastage up to his feet, grabs a hold of him, whips him into the corner. Big boot cleans the jaw of the Bastage. Marcus Johnson in control of this match now, raining down left hands and busts the Bastage open on the ring mat. Bastich now brought to his feet. High kick scooped up over the head, but Bastich fights free with a punch to the forehead of Marcus Johnson. Scoops him up, backbreaker. That lower back being worked over of Marcus Johnson, and the Bastich now brings him up to his feet. Big clothesline runs through him, and a second. Johnson pops back up. Bastich ducks under, jump and lariat takes down Marcus Johnson yet again. Bastich now brings him to his feet, goozles him, grabs him by the throat, lifts him up, slams him down, hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Stomp to the back of the head. Bastich rolled over. Marcus Johnson goes for the pin again. 1 and only a 1 count. Making Marcus Johnson expel that energy. Johnson now up to his feet. Gets caught. No arm drag. Takedown by Marcus. Sets up the Bastich for another sit down powerbomb. Johnson now trying to loosen up. Knee shot to the side of the head of the Bastich. Brings him up to his feet again. Runs through him with a lariat. Bastich comes in with one of his own off the ropes. Gets caught with a backdrop. Atomic drop. No, spine buster there by Marcus Johnson. Brings the Bastich up to his feet. Sets him up for yet another juggernaut bomb. No, power bomb. We're going for not 1, not 2, but 3 power bombs in a row, and that could be all she wrote for the Bastich there. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and again another kick out on 2. Marcus Johnson stalking Bastich as he slowly gets to his feet. Sets him up for another juggernaut bomb. Center of the ring. But for some reason doesn't hold on. Rolls through. Grabs the legs. 1, 2. And there you have it. Marcus Johnson picks up the victory over the Bastich. The first champion to lose tonight. Unfortunately, it has to be the Bastich. The momentum as he goes into Wrestle War to face Redneck Avenger now. There's the choke slam delivered to Marcus Johnson. But these juggernaut bombs just took too much out of him. There was the triple power bombs catching him on the ring ropes as he was coming down. Your winner of this match, and still an absolute twat. Shaking away the referee like that. God damn it. Here's Marcus Johnson. We have just 2 more matches left. There you have it. Marcus Johnson raises his arms in the middle of the ring. Where are we going now? It seems there is a backstage brawl, but this is for no belt. It seems that what the hell is going on? Josh Wright has an issue with someone out the back, it seems. Josh Wright having an issue with someone out the back. Who is it? It's the new guy, yet to be signed to either roster. It's Tatsujin. Tatsujin and Josh Wright. Wonder what this is about. Well, fuck it, let's go find out. What's going on between Tatsujin and Josh Wright? Josh Wright out the back, getting all up in the face. Tatsujin there. These two, obviously something going on between them. I'm going to have to find out what this is. The high kick caught there by Josh Wright. Gut punches. But Tatsujin fights back. Running knee shot. takes down Josh Wright there. Stomp to the knee, and again Tatsujin now scoops him up, brings him down with a big slam there. That lower back being lit up on the floor. Ooh, interesting. Oh, well, apparently Josh Wright and Tatsujin have bad blood from when Josh was over in Japan training. He seems to have taken exception to Tatsujin. Part of a rough bump, a move that didn't come off right, and he seems to be out for revenge since he's heard that he was in the company, and this is his moment to do it. Josh Wright holding a grudge, it seems, against Tatsujin. There's the kick to the back of the hamstring. Tilda World Head Scissors taken down Josh Wright. Tatsujin not signed to either roster yet. There's the hammerlock leg sweep DDT. But is this Josh Wright looking to make sure that he doesn't sign? Big boot there. Tatsujin now fights back with a back elbow shot himself. Knee dropped into the jaw. Back elbow shot by Tatsujin. Kick to the midsection. Ducks under. Pump handle. Here we go. Holy shit. What a scoop slam there. Tatsujin tosses Josh Wright into the office there. The drop kick to the knee by Josh Wright. Brought up. Goes for the arm. Arm breaker. Now into the arm bar. Wrenching back on that shoulder joint. And there you see Tatsujin in trouble on the floor there. Stiff kick to the side of the ribs. Josh Wright likes to wear down his opponents. Scoops him up. Tosses him through the air. Not finished yet. Josh the Maverick Wright looking to take him out. Spinning back kick. Sets him up for that cross-legged Michinoku driver. And that's the end of Tatsujin. Or Tatsujin, should I say. Josh Wright sent his message, but is that going to be the end of that? Or is there still going to be more to come between these two? Well, I guess we'll find out as time goes on. Josh Wright dealing with that there. So we're going to move on to the tag team match. Standard tag team match. And who have we got? We've got Shamrock and Shenanigans. So that's Sean Shamrock and his tag team partner Robbie Machete versus the current champions, which is, where are we? Dante Bulat and Fred Starr. Well, I guess congratulations are going out to Josh Wright. Need to find out what the fuck's going on there. But here we have Shamrock and Shenanigans, your #1 contenders, versus the current champions, the Angry Assholes. Can the Shamrock and Shenanigans get the victory over the Assholes? Thank you very much, Miss Jones. Much appreciated. I need to know what's going on. Find out what the hell is going on between Josh Wright and Tatsujin and where it's leading to. One of your teammates, well, there's no saying that's the end of that. Ooh, What's going on between Caleb James and Marcus Johnson? And Brandon Ace, you're only worried about your teammate because you know it gets you a chance to earn a title shot. Trying to skip Caleb James. But we're going to move on to this tag team match here. Where are they? Here we go. Coming out first. The lights go down, the music plays. All the eyes to turn to the ramp. Here they are, standing in at 519 pounds. From Thunder Bay, Canada. They are Shooter Sean Shamrock, Robbie Machete, Shamrock, and Shenanigans. Shamrock and Shenanigans making their way down to the ring, wasting no time. They want to get their hands on these angry assholes, earn themselves their title shot. Here we are, Shamrock and Shenanigans making their way down to the ring. Oh dear. Oh shit, everyone take a shot. Brandon Ace said pretty much. But coming out next, standing in at a combined weight of I've got no fucking clue. They are the Lady Killer, the Thriller from Manila, Dante Bulat, and the Impact Player, Fred Starr, your tag team champions of UKWF. And they will be meeting the Last Train Robbers at Wrestle War. Referee rings the bell. Here we go, straight in. Dante with a kick to the midsection. Sean brought up, face first into the mat he goes. Stomp to the back of the head. Wrenching back on that neck. Now the knee shots to the top of Dante. Sean fighting his way free. Now the jawbreaker. Runs in. Kick to the midsection though from Dante. Back and forth between these two. The running lariat misses. Sean sideswipes him. Hard Irish whip and Dante falls to the floor. Shamrock calls for this crowd. Few ripples, a few boos. Stiff kick down the spine. Drop kick, no. Running knee strike misses. Flatlined into the max goes Shooter Shamrock. Shooter Shamrock. Loosen that tongue off. Round up. Dante now makes Shooter kiss the ring apron. This is the last match before we get to the main event. We're going to see another. There's a 7 count. And Rob Machete now into the match. Big right hand misses thanks to Shooter getting in his way. Drop kick on the button though from the Lady Killer. Stomp to the chest. Surfboard stretch. What's that? I have an interesting pitch. Me versus Bill Haight, 1-on-1, straight up one full match. If I can't beat Bill, what? Bill 1/2. What? Pull back lariat there by Rob Machete. Right hands raining down on their head. running lariat there, takes down Rob Machete. Now the stomps to the chest. Knee shot to the face of Fred Starr. Head being smashed off the ring apron now, stomp to the midsection. Now the arm being worked over by Fred on Fred Starr. Fred now brought to his feet. Big European uppercut. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes goes Rob Machete. The slide through the legs into the pop-up Hurricane Rana there. Into the corner of the Angry Assholes. Tagged in now is Dante Bilat. Dante now drop toe hold from Fred Starr. Low elbow drop into the small of the back. Dante now folds up Rob Machete. Texas Cloverleaf. Knee in the small of the back. Folding him up. Rob Machete in trouble it seems. But powering through. Rob now you can see feeling the effects of that. Hammerlock. Into the leg sweep, DDT. Hooks the leg for the pin. Elbow shot to the back of the head. Kick to the midsection. Running knee shot to the face. Broad to his feet. Irish whip into the corner goes for Rob Machete. Kick to the midsection. Tossed across the ring. Rob Machete now back elbow shot, takes down Shooter at the same time as catching Rob Machete, scoops him up, drops him. Dante now hooks the leg for the pin, referee down for the count, 1 and only a 1 count. Beating on the chest, Dante now getting all hyped up. Rob Machete tags in Shamrock. Shamrock now into the match. Big boot, leg caught, shin kick underneath the calf. Dante now brings Shooter up. No. Blocked. Now brings him up. Knee shot to the top of the dome though. Shooter breaking out of the hold. And then a big boot cuts down Dante Bilat. Stomp to the small of the back. Up to the feet. Bale tossed across the ring. Dante now eats a knee shot to the Gingangulis. And again a double Ginganguli. He Ginganguli Goody Godshid. Ooh. Up to the feet. Tilda well. Head scissor. No. Into the armbar. Shamrock now crawling for the ropes. Breaking free of the hold. Dante now rolled off. Forearm to the face. Big forearm fires back. Dante now whips him across. Just staring there. Fred Starr talking some shit in Shooter's ears. Dante just watching as it all goes on. Wants to keep him in the corner. Oh, someone want to check on Sean, see if he's still alive. Oh, there he is. Kick to the midsection. Up. Powerbomb lumbar check. There you have it. The lumbar broken with that powerbomb there. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1 and only a 1 count. Fred now spinning back kick into the midsection of Rob Machete. Crosses his leg into the Michinoku driver. Dante now backs up in the corner. Shamrock pops up. Grabs a hold of Dante. Brings him up. Running buckle bomb. A buckle bomb delivered to Dante. And Dante allowed to tag in Fred Starr. Running knee shot misses. Shooter grabs a hold of him. Shamrocker hits. And no, Shooter's not finished there. Not enough. Kick to the midsection. Sends him off the ropes. Pop up. Power bomb. Shamrock into the pin. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Fred Starr managing to kick out on 2. Fred now pops out, knee shot to the face of Shamrock. Fred now looks to bring Shamrock up, but Shamrock rolls him over his back. Brings Fred Starr up to his feet. Big running lariat. Not finished there, there's a second. Ducks under, Fred Starr comes in with a power slam. Sits him up, brings him up to his feet. Face first into the mat he goes. Irish whip into the corner goes Fred Starr. Fred now turned around in the corner by Shamrock. Shamrock, where are we going, Shamrock? Big Irish whip, off the ropes he goes, and there's the big discus forearm. Good night, Fred Starr. But no, Fred Starr's getting up to his feet. Kick to the midsection, sent off the ropes. Pop up, power bomb. Good night. 1, 2, and 3. That was the end. That discus forearm to the side of the head of Fred Starr, followed up by the pop-up power bomb, and Shamrock and Shenanigans pick up the victory. Congratulations. Congratulations to Shamrock and Shenanigans picking up that victory there.
You think you know me?
Where are we going next? Are we into the last match? I think we are. God damn, just over 3 hours. Let's make sure everything else is ringed. I think we're good to go. 2 draw. Yep, we're good. Where are we then? It's a straight one-on-one match between our women's champion and our Iron Skull champion. So there's our women's KO champion, I mean. Where are we? Karina Black. Here we go. The final scheduled match of the night. Aradia, the Iron Skull champion. Karina Black, the women's champion. Who have you got in this match here? Thanks very much, but much appreciated. That way I won't miss it. And I can make a better note of it then, not trying to read it while it's shooting up my screen. But coming out first, she is the women's KO champion. She is the captain of UKWF's women's team. Standing in at 6'3" tall, 243 pounds. She is Aradia. Hashtag tiny little death machine. There she is. As the Jobber Factory just said, the tiny little death machine. Standing in. They're just 5 feet 5 inches tall. 126 pounds. She is your women's champion, Karina Black. Very flexible is Karina Black. Oh, what's Laganja up to? Laganja and Maria Lopez out the back. Aradia Comes out the corner, Karina primed, ready to go. Referee, ring the damn bell. Here we go, Karina out. No, gets scooped up. And dropped over the knee with a backbreaker and stretched out. Stretched over the knee and then tossed her one side. She goes. Stiff kick down the spine. Aradia now from behind. Rolls her over. Kick to the jaw. Running lariat sends Aradia to the floor. Karina quick to follow. Drops to the outside. Brings Aradia up to her feet. Grabs her by the hair. Brings her over towards the announce team and then bounces her face first off the desk. Brought up to her feet again. Karina now drop kick to the chest. Doesn't take Aradia off her feet, but a big left hand and then runs right through her. Aradia taking Karina down. Back and forth between these two. Karina has Aradia by the back of the head, tosses her down the side of the ring. Miss Jones, why is there a random guy in my production area? Forearm, no, back elbow shot. Whipped into the corner he goes. Flying, clothesline misses. Big forearm to the chest of Aradia. Gut shot there, return fire by Aradia. Aradia now has her in the corner, jumping, body splash, misses. Tilly's hitting the top turnbuckle. Shin breaker. Into the dragon screw takedown. That's not for me to provide, Brandon Ace. It's for this Japanese host of mine. He was supposed to provide that side of the deal. There's the forearm across the face. There's a 1 count. Forearm across the back. Karina Black gets picked up, lifted high above the head and then face down into the ring mat. Look how much she bounced on that one. She got some height off she hit that ring mat. Stomp to the booty as Karina tries to get up and again from behind rolls her through into the roll-up pin. 1, 2, and rolled through Karina Black. 1, 2, and another kick out. No, another roll through. 1, and only a 1 count this time. Rolled through again, this time by Aradia. 1, 2, and Karina rolls through. 1, and only a 1 count, and another roll through. 1, 2, and again a kick out. Holy shit, the roll up pins in this one. Forearm across the back missing. Karina now brings her down with a neck breaker. Dragged over. Karina, no. The little death machine's about to fly. Look at the distance she's going to cover here. Springboard, corkscrew, cross body, connecting there. And now Karina looks to finish things here as Aradia gets up. Double underhook, suplex into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Aradia on 2. Karina now blowing this crowd a kiss. Whipped into the ropes. Still the whirl. Stiff kick down the spine. Grab by the wrist now. Stomping on that lower back. Kick to the face. Hammer locks the arm behind her. Grabs her by the wrist, manipulating, trying to force that wrist backwards. Double knees into the small of the back. Here we go again, the neck breaker, center of the ring. Big European uppercut by Aradia though, fighting back. Belly to belly, no. Elbow shot by Karina, jumping, Larry, holy fuck, what air she can get. This top, whoa, double, no, leg drop, misses. Running big boot straight to the jaw. Stomp to the midsection. Aradia now grabs Karina Black by the back of the head. Lifted up, face first into the back. A leg hooked by Aradia. Referee out of position though. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Aradia surprised. Karina managed to kick out. Kick to the midsection. Stomp to the small of the back. And Aradia now wrenching back on the neck of Karina Black. And there you have it, the champ tapping out. Aradia tapping out the champion. Holy shit. Aradia going into Wrestle War with all the momentum, it seems. Picking up the Iron Skull belt. Look at these roll-ups. There we see another roll-up. Unsuccessful. Here was the moment, that corkscrew cross body there. There's that double underhook into the pin. There's another pin. And the winner of this... Oh shit. No. Oh, I thought we're finished. We're not finished. As the referee saying to Karina Black, taking her out the ring, it seems like we're not done. Someone's coming down the ramp and they want to take on Aradia. And they want her belt. What the fuck? Shit. Bollocks! We've gone all this way without a fuck up. All this way without a fuck up. And then we get to this one. And then it just all goes wrong. But anyway, Karina Black was being ushered out of the ring by the referee, checking her over. Just as that was going on, it seems Akira was coming down. We ain't having it. We ain't having it. It ain't going out like that. I ain't doing it. It ain't going like that. Skip, 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 skip. Come on. Come on. No. Almost did it again. There we go. Almost did it. But here we go. Aradia versus Akira for the women's KO title. Akira coming down the ramp as Aradia was celebrating her victory. Is this how it's going to end for Aradia? The Nightmare versus the Beast. Straight out there. Aradia spinning, sidewalk slam, stiff kick to the chest, no, leg caught, dragon screw takedown. Stiff kick to the chest, no, dragon screw takedown returned by Aradia. Stiff kick to the chest, this time connects. Aradia brings Akira up, but Akira breaks free. Side leg drop kick swatted to one side. Forearms, but it's, holy fuck, I can't keep up with these two. Aradia caught by Akira, whipped into the corner she goes, double knees into the small of the back, stomp to the back of the knee. Akira brought up, stiff kick, spinning back kick, arm breaker, Looking, God knows what she was looking for there. Ducked under. Drop kick misses. But the STO takedown doesn't. Aradia now sat up by Akira, brought up to her knees. Where we go and brings her up. Knee shot to the face. Lifted her up and brought her down with that momentum and the knee strike coming up. Aradia brought up. Knee shot to the arm of Aradia. Stiff kick to the shin. Drops her down to her knees and look at her now chopping away at the chest. Steps back, roundhouse to the side of the head. Now smacking the booty. Aradia climbing up on the outside, up on the apron there. Kick to the side of the head as Akira came rushing in. But Akira straight back on the case, whips Aradia into the ropes. That big kick misses there. Sidesteps Aradia. Stiff kick to the shin, spinning back kick. Stomp to the hand. Lights up the back with a stiff kick. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Spinning sidewalk slam again to Akira. Akira now brought to her feet by Aradia. Scoops her up, but Akira slips out the back door, forces her away. Comes in, crucifix takedown. Akira now, look at this disrespect shown to Aradia. Spinning heel kick. Holy shit, that caught me off guard. Stiff kick down the back of the hamstring. Brings Aradia up to her feet. Stiff kick to the shin. Roundhouse to the side of the head again. Aradia now being mocked by Akira. Pretending to cry for her. Aradia now goes to the outside and Aradia is going to go get some toys. Akira not one to shy away. Comes out the ring. Catches the sledgehammer. Forces it back into the midsection of Aradia. Knife edge chop across the chest. From behind, Akira slides out. Forearm across the back. And again. Grabs a hold of Akira. Spinning discus. Forearm into the small of the neck. Brings her up to her feet. Whips her into the ring. Akira now slow to follow up on the ring apron. Going up top. What the fuck? Knee drop to the chest. And Akira now waits for Aradia to get up. Up to her feet. Russian leg sweep. Akira sits her up. Stiff kick down the spine. Misses. A back drop. No. Face first into the mat. And Aradia calling for this crowd to cheer. Forearm club and blow. Clothesline in a second. Ducks under the attempt from Akira. Flying lariat there. Takes down Akira now. Stomp to the chest. Grabs her by the back of the head. And this could be all she wrote for Akira. She's now lifted up. Slammed face first into the mat. But most of the match has been Akira on the offensive. Aradia only now just getting into the match, it seems. No shit. Rolling senton. Stiff kick down to the midsection. Elbow drop into the small of the back. Aradia now stands over Akira, looking down at the body, wondering what she's going to have to do to put her out. Stomp into the small of the back. Sits Akira up. Stiff kick down the spine again. Stomp across the head. Here comes that running power slam. And that could be good night, Akira. Rolling senton again. Stomp to the arm. Akira now rolls over. A knee drop into the small of the back. The lower back of Akira now starting to give way. There's the kick. Shrugging off Aradia though. Aradia trying to pull herself up on the rope. Stomp to the small of the back. Now sits her up. Stiff kick down the spine of Aradia. Aradia rolls over. Akira brings her up. Stiff kicks to the side of the head. Big boot. Sends Aradia rocking. Sits her up again. Stiff kick down the spine. One more time. And now Aradia being taunted by Akira. Smacking her booty. Aradia sat up again. Stiff kick down the spine one more time. And again Aradia being mocked as Akira stands over. A kick to the ribs there. Now Aradia brought to her feet. Running clothesline. And another. Ducks under. Super kick to the jaw and Aradia's dropped to the floor. Aradia now brought up to her feet. Spinning back kick. Off the ropes goes Akira. Running hip shot into the chest. Legs grab, but Aradia shrugs her off. Does Akira have what it takes? The power, the strength to knock out the woman known as Aradia? Stiff kick down the spine. Brought up to her feet again. Big right hand. No, bitch slapped away. Big right hand of her own. Russian leg sweep to her Aradia. Aradia now rolled over. Akira now locks up both knees and goes with a double stomp. Sits her up. Aradia now fights her way free. Gut punch there. Aradia shrugged off by Akira with that kick to the midsection. Pop up and dropped face first. Flapjacks her. Scoops her up on the shoulders. Here comes that running power slam. Stomp to the midsection. And here comes that inverted choke slam. Can Akira hold on? No, that's it. Good night, Akira. Aradia successfully holding on to the belt. There you see the elbow to the small of the back. Aradia working over Akira. Most of this match was Akira though. Just doesn't have the power in her, it seems, to take on Aradia and knock her out. Looking for the Russian leg sweep to do it. But still, your women's KO champion. There we have it, the belt being presented to her. Congratulations, Aradia. But this is all we have time for here. 3.5 hours almost. That was the warm-up to Wrestle War. If there's any more matches between now and the 19th when Wrestle War will be coming your way, they will be the best of matches. The tournament will carry on. But we'll be leaving for Tokyo, Japan. Well, right fucking now. So, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Nice to see you, to see you nice, but it's always been good. Thanks for stopping by, be it a minute, be it an hour, be it a second, be it the replay. It's much appreciated. But for now, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. And I mean bad in a good way, not the Brandon Ace way. Peace out, motherfuckers. We're off to Tokyo.